watch this. Let me do this even better. Let me do one even better for you. Watch this. Watch this, family. See, I'm gonna do one even better for you. So
the reason why he
right
put
now,
the word,
he can just talk all he want, right? But when you do shit like this, he can't talk around it, right? He can't talk around it.
Bro, everybody knows Jerome mistranslated the Vulgate, and you shouldn't be arguing that.
So what word should be there?
I don't know, man. I'm just saying from the outside.
Okay,
bro,
so look, this is what I'm talking about. Check my screen, family. Right? Let me check my screen. Right? So you see right here in the blue, right? It says Quran, right? You go down into the green box, right?
More than one Bible.
To shine, right?
Yep.
Then you go down into 1A. It says to send out rays. 1B, to display or grow horns, be horn, right? So now let's go all the way down to the bottom, the yellow portion, right? Right here where it says Psalm 69 and 31. That's where it's directly talking about horns, specifically, only there, not in Exodus. Man, stop saying, man, I'm done.
I think you're missing it, bro.
Exactly.
You're missing it.
Like he making some.
Only, bro,
but in
the
32,
only time that word is used is for horns, bro. So that's why
in Psalms, bro.
I just show you. It don't say it's not talking about horns in Exodus.
Trying to show you that if horn was going to be used, it would be like that is used in Psalms, but it's not.
They
added
that,
so
bro.
That's the breakdown of the word. If you're using it in truth and not playing games like this brother trying to do, then you're going to understand what's being said and what was
I got a question because I do know this. Now, tell me why there's a difference between that horns and the horns in Revelations.
One is
what horns are you talking about in Revelation?
A shofar.
The horns don't on the beast.
Bro.
Say what?
The horns on the beast represented kings.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was asking because I know I've seen horns before somewhere else. I'm just asking, is there the difference?
Well, yeah, because you're talking about the context of the information.
Right. Yeah, that's the head. Like he said.
The Aleph,
the kings.
The Aleph.
I might have to give you this work on this debate, bro.
Man, Blue, you gonna get your ass
on the word shine. Blue, you tripping, man.
Take that debate. One of y'all take it. Akbalak, Lance, Yashar, one of y'all take it. That's a layup.
There's a word already for shine.
He's running from Yashar.
That's the fact.
No. I'm not trying to debate him on that. I just wanted to understand what he was talking about so we can deal with the context of the information. And then maybe even the word like we just did. So that part right there, after I deal with the word, it should make sense and be cleared up. But according to Blue, that shit ain't clear.
Nah, hold up. I'm finna show you. Hold up. What's the word for it?
Oh,
I don't want that to I got Blue already in the president debate.
H215, bro, would be shine, bro. H215 would be shine, which is four, bro. That's why
okay, hold on.
As shine because
so let's deal with what this word shine is representing in context. So what does the word represent in the context of the information? When you read the scripture and you read shine, what is it saying? Is it saying shine with S-H-I-N-E? Is it saying that shine?
Yes. So
in the scripture that we read in Exodus, it's S-H-O-N-E.
Bro, that doesn't even exist.
What the fuck? And you know what?
It doesn't exist.
So I'm gonna just leave it like this. I'm gonna just leave it like this for you, Blue, because it's not about me, right? It's what we actually dealing with when we read the scriptures, right? It's what they chose to use in the words to represent certain things. So if you can't get past understanding this English bullshit and not being manipulated and flipped,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. You're basing it on English,
shit, bro, because you don't want to.
There's different words, bro.
You're confused about the word.
That's not the case, bro.
It is the case. It is the case because that's where the word is used for Moses, and then you're trying to say it means horn.
Yeah, we might. I might.
It don't mean horn. We're talking about we using the prim. We're talking about a prime root word, bro. The original damn word.
Anytime you're gonna be dealing
everything
with
else
light,
that comes about the word or like the word, it comes from that word.
When they're dealing with like light and illuminating,
man, bro, you cannot talk to me. You cannot talk to me about light, bro, when you confused about this English word, bro, about these two English words and the breakdown in the Hebrew.
Yeah, you are, man, because right here it's quad, and when you see the horns, it's gonna be. Come on, brother, listen, man. You don't even. Hey,
it's already
at the end of the day,
bro. They would have used or, bro.
You don't even want that.
That's the reason why they didn't use or, because or wasn't there.
Hey, but all right, listen to this, bro. Blue, listen to this.
That's why he translated it into horns, because he's from the word Quran. And the only place that they use Quran is when they talking about horns, bro. Relegated to a fucking animal. All right. Like, this is crazy.
Listen, bro. Listen to the context.
What?
Directly out of Vulgate. And when Moses came down from Mount Sinai, he held 2 tables of the testimony. And he knew not that his face was horned from the conversation of the Lord. And Aaron and the children of Israel, seeing the face of Moses was horned, were afraid to come near. Because horns, does that sound like his face had horns in them? Or does it sound more like the context of shown forth a brilliance or a light or a beam? Because the fucking horns went away.
So if the horns went away, that means that the rays, they went away.
Yes. You ever see a horn just go away, nigga? Come on,
bro. He put veils.
It's bones, bro. Horns are bones, bro.
like bro. Have you seen the skulls with the actual like real
horns coming out of the face, bro?
What happened? Hold on. What happened when Moses threw his stick down? Did it turn to a snake?
Nah, did
it turn to
that word?
He ran a football to the other touchdown. He gave.
Now we playing games, bro.
That nigga left the station and went on a whole other field by himself.
When he threw his snake, down, it turned to a snake. Did it turn back to a stick? It just went back to a stick, right? Just like his fucking horns disappeared. Exactly.
Okay, so what about the Egyptian priests that threw down their sticks and that shit turned into snakes, right? And they shit got ate up. What the fuck happened to those sticks?
Exactly.
Stop saying exactly like you know it, like you just made a point, nigga. You didn't say nothing.
That's my point. So we can believe that happened, but the fucking dude ain't coming out
talking about the Egyptians that you believe in, my nigga.
This is crazy, bro. I don't get where the line is. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where is the line on logic? So the two, now we saying that the Egyptians.
So that now we saying that the Egyptians didn't deal with magic at all. That's what you saying?
Man, they ain't turning no fucking sticks into no snakes.
Are you fucking kidding me? They was doing more than that, bro.
Okay, cool. Damn, that was a quick cut.
And this ain't and I ain't even talking about the Bible now. I'm talking about y'all shit now.
Right.
That ain't my shit. That's Asiatic shit. I don't deal with Egypt.
Asiatics, bro. Listen, you an Asiatic, bro. So I mean, what are you talking
about? I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
You hate yourself?
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm not an Asiatic, bro.
You hate yourself, bro. You an Afro-Asiatic brother.
I'm an African, bro. Asiatic. Y'all is crazy.
This is why you Afro, brother. You don't understand the link to it.
You should go ahead and show him what Africa looks like.
Where do Asiatics come from, man?
The same place Africa came from, nigga.
So we're Asiatic. What is the Chinese? What's the Chinese? What is he?
It's the same Asiatic. Chinese, Africa, African, Asiatic. It all come from the same silly motherfucking people.
Man,
Khoisan is Chinese, bro.
Hell no, bro.
Them Chinese
is not Chinese, bro.
The Chinese came from the Khoisan, bro.
No, that's lies, bro. That's lies.
Fact. They already proved it in the
That's
DNA.
a lie when they say the Khoisan didn't mix with nobody. Like, how the fuck you get some Asian people out of them then?
Them Khoisan, bro. Look at the miles.
Yeah, dude. You went too far with that one. No Khoisan people make Asian people, nigga.
Yes, they did, bro. They already did.
We ain't got no evidence of that,
bro.
Where's the proof?
Genetics is bullshit.
Where's the proof?
It's in the books, bro.
Genetics be on some bullshit too.
I'll show you, bro.
Stop.
The Chinese tell you, bro, they
need no genetics to know we ain't related, bro.
You said what?
I don't need no
genetics. Them niggas all heathens.
See, you know what be y'all problem, Blue? You know what be y'all problem, Blue? Is this instead of y'all challenging us on the actual sources that we actually have access to, y'all just want to argue. This is the difference between us. No, this is the I ain't talking about you, Gold Meezy. This is the difference between us and y'all, bro. When we deal with y'all, we want to be sourced. We want to see the sources. We want to read the sources that you coming from. We don't want to hear the rhetoric. When y'all deal with us, y'all would rather us preach here and give y'all rhetoric so that y'all can go back and forth with us with the rhetoric. Like, nah, let's deal with the information. If you saying something, you got it from somewhere.
So the information based on Latin Vulgate, it said horns, right?
Hold on. Didn't Paul write about that shit, bro? Didn't Paul say something about the Israelites didn't look upon Moses because something like in Corinthians or some shit?
I think Paul did mention that.
He said something about the shit, bro. That shit is like Corinthians 2.
Yeah, Paul did say something.
He said something about they didn't want to, and you seen that he didn't mention horns. He mentioned the continents of Moses' face.
Only, bro. He
mentioned the continents of Moses' face. Right. He lets you know his understanding of the real translation, which is before the Vulgate.
This nigga is horrible. This nigga
he right on that one.
Revelations like a dumbass.
He right on that one. 1,000%. He got y'all on that one. He right on that one.
Man, no, that nigga ain't never right.
He right on that one.
That nigga ain't never right.
He right today, nigga.
Y'all right. He over there looking at a broken clock.
I bet. Until you start pulling up pictures to show it ain't nothing. Europeans.
That motherfucker might be right twice a day, don't mean.
Go ahead, show your source. Let's see your European sources.
That's fucked up, bro.
I'm going off of memory, first of all. And second of all, I'm rarely.
I know you are.
Like,
I'm not going off of that, bro. If you going off of memory, I'm good. I know that shit all.
All the way the fuck out.
Man, bro, every time I ask my elder for a source, bro, he ain't never failed on the source.
All right, 2 Corinthians.
Lance?
Watch this.
3.
Lance am I doing elder, man? Nigga, you know
Stop with the disrespect, bro.
I'm finna say, man, what the hell? He ain't never failed. I'm like, what?
I'm sitting here like shit. That was big respect. That's what's up.
Right, big respect.
Bro,
hey, you see this, Blue? Hey, Blue. Hey, Blue, you see this screen, bro? When it talks about the Khoisan, once we're kings of the planet, and what happened? Watch this, bro. These people was everywhere, bro. Even in Asia, fam.
I know. Right? I know that.
Right. So if they were Asia, so why are you having a hard time understanding that the Chinese people came out of these people?
No, they don't, bro. They
already got the genetic test to prove it.
They was mixing.
They already done the test, man. It was independently done by an actual geneticist himself.
They was mixing, bro, with non-humans. I'm telling
you. The what?
They mixed with non-humans.
What non-humans, bro?
I won't disagree with that.
The ones that was in that area, bro. What do you think?
What?
They wasn't living in.
Oh yeah, you don't want that.
They were invaded. They weren't living there.
2 Corinthians.
Watch this, bro.
Can I break this one down?
Watch this, bro.
Yeah, man, that light that was shown upon Moses' face, man, was those law, statutes, and commandments.
Bro, you're gonna die if you go there.
Hey, listen, no,
right now.
check
you
this
gonna die
and listen.
And go
no, look. You know what I mean? And the reason why they was in fear is because they know they. Hold on. The reason that they was in fear is because they knew they was in sin. That's why
Paul was not there.
Man, look at
Paul was not there
about the Israelites. The reason why they was scared when they was seeing Moses, because he was coming down with commandments. Because you know what I mean? And these people,
he made that
up. Because
he made that up, bro.
Who?
He was doing the same thing.
That's what I said, bro. Right there.
Know.
Man, I'll eat you up.
Paul don't know.
I don't give a damn about what you talking about. Paul don't know nothing.
Extinct forms.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. The line.
When they say Neanderthal and Denosovans, they making you think they regular human looking motherfuckers, or no, them niggas all were different beast shapes and looks.
They lying, bro.
Do you see what's on
Neanderthal than
do you see what's on here, bro?
They more Neanderthal than
so watch this, Blue. So everybody's lying.
We could tell by their diet, bro.
Wait a minute. So everybody's lying.
Them percentages is off, bro.
How do you know that?
I know.
How?
Because we can look at it.
You can look at who?
I'm basing that off of looker shit.
You can look at who?
The Chinese.
No, they got some Chinese looking black people in. Hold on.
You can look at all of them.
Black people that look like Chinese people in Africa, nigga. That's real.
Facts.
And that's the people that
ain't got no black people.
Yeah,
they don't have no black people that look like Chinese people in Africa.
That's black.
What do these people look like, bro?
Boom.
They look like themselves, bro.
No, watch this.
You sound crazy,
bro.
There
are no Chinese looking black people in
Africa. Hey, that baby right there in the middle look like a regular black.
They look like Khoisan people.
To the right.
They look like
you better stop playing.
They look like Khoi.
I seen plenty of kids that look like this one right here.
They look like the Khoi
man right here, like look Kim Jong-il.
They look like the Khoi and the San, man. Stop.
Yeah,
that.
For sure they Khoisan people.
Look at T-Duck, bro. Look at T-Duck to the left with the
T-Duck don't look like nobody.
Feather crown. That nigga got the feather crown.
That nigga T-Duck look like Clay Davis, bro, from the Wire.
T-Duck right there.
Yeah, they got the Chinese look. That's just what it is.
You ain't shit, Lance. I heard that.
Look at that face, bro.
Hey, come on, bro.
Lance ain't shit. I heard that shit, man. Shoot.
For sure, they melanated people.
Yeah.
Those
Lance, you
belong to them.
Clay Davis.
That's what I'm saying. What you're basically saying is you can find some Asians that look with African features and shit.
Right.
Look, bro, is that an Asian?
That's what you're saying. You can find some Asians with African.
Is that an Asian, bro?
Oh, that's an African. He don't look like an Asian. He looks like an African.
Where he look like an African at?
All in that Khoisan face.
His eyes.
His eyes?
Everything about
bro,
him, bro.
He look like an African Asian mix to me.
Man, I bet
you what I'm saying, bro.
You learned about
like
Asians. Hey, Lance, you learned about Asians.
Are the people who created the Asians, bro?
Hold on, bro. I got him.
Who did the Khoi mix with, bro?
I know why he's saying that. See, Lance, you learned about the Asians.
They mixed with the Mongols.
Hey, dude, somebody talking this out for me. You learned about the Asians before you learned about the Africans. So by association, you automatically related to the first shit you learned. You learned
that's
about
that's why I said it backwards, Blue.
You're wrong.
Right. No, I get it. I was just trying to explain.
What does this say, Blue?
That's what I'm saying. You're saying it backwards.
What does this say, Blue?
I said it backwards on purpose, bro.
That's my point.
The Chinese come from Africans, bro. It's already proven.
It's proven, bro.
They're rewriting their own history.
Is rewriting the book.
I just told you that they mixed with some non-humans, just like you just read, that they mixed with non-humans and created those people.
Man, look at all blue non-humans.
Bro, that's all of the
Earth. They were not humans. He just read
that's
that.
Almost all of the Earth except the chosen people.
They mixed with Neanderthal. They got 3% Neanderthal.
You got 3% Neanderthal.
No, I do not. 0.
You do got some Neanderthal.
0. I got 0.
But prove it.
0.
Prove it.
0.
Prove it.
Hey, bro, hey, Yara, I'm really going, after reading about Dan and them, bro, I'm along the trends that we just took some of the ones that
even Uncle Cat cut y'all
increased our numbers with them, bro, before we was Israelites.
You say that last word?
Before
some of you
we
niggas
were established as Israelites,
the
people who made us mix with some of those people to increase numbers.
I agree with that.
I'm not going to just say Dan did it no more, because I can see that that's a trend. And that's a tactic of survival.
Yep. That's what they were doing. Fact.
Doing what?
That's what they were doing.
Doing what? What were they doing?
Next level, Blue.
They was doing these Khoisan and Chinese connection.
Man, dude. Okay, well, I mean, we do find some old drums in China, the oldest, I think.
Man, bro. I think that was just matter of fact. I think that was a Shar,
bro. Is that
brought out the black Israelite, the first black Israelites that was up in China or Japan or something like that. I think that was a Shar, though, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. Talked about that before.
I'm gonna tell you, you're mistaken. If he brought that out, he was mistaken too.
Oh man, you that slow, bro.
Bro, you can see. I'm not sure if this is the exact period, but you can see when you watch. Y'all hate when I say it. When you watch Mulan and you watch that Chinese movie Hero, that shows how
the Israelite DNA
of people conquered the inhabitants of that land and mixed with them and killed a lot of the men and mixed with the women.
That's facts. That's what they did.
Man, that cartoon Mulan and that Kung Fu movie Hero with Jet Li, that shit is telling the story.
Okay. Hey, either way it goes, bro. But
you know what's funny? Look how they made the Mongols look. They made them look like
and righteously, y'all not disagreeing.
They made them look like Ninja Scroll characters, bro, all giant looking.
The same thing.
Made the regular people look regular size, small, and easily conquerable. They did that on purpose. They writing it in our face, bro.
Yo. They mixed with non-humans and created the Chinese.
It's like you're slowly adopting everything we're saying without.
That's what I've been saying from the fucking beginning.
Bro, you're not.
Stop. Man, you're getting caught up. Chill out. Look, man. Look. So explain how these kids over here be having that damn Mongoloid shit when they born. Like, you know how they be talking about how the little black baby
has nothing to do. A Mongol has nothing to do with what they call.
That's what I'm trying to ask you. Yeah, I'm trying to ask you. You don't got to be all condescending, asshole.
No, I'm just saying that don't have nothing to do with it.
So where that shit come from, though? Where did that shit come from?
What is it?
Down syndrome.
So you trying to tell me when a child have a dark spot on their bottom that they associate with the Mongoloid, nigga, that got to do with Down syndrome?
Oh, God.
A dark spot.
No, for real though. Like when they be like a lot of these black kids be coming out with dark.
You know what Down syndrome is?
Yeah, I know what Down syndrome is. That's why I'm trying to ask you. Why you saying that's associated
with Mongolism?
Oh, I get you. I get how they tried to write them off.
Fucking samurai, Levitical priest, bro. You better
show your ass what I'm talking about.
You better not show the samurai.
Right about Yasuka.
You better not show no, bro. You've been hanging around Judah a little bit too fucking long.
Oh, that's true about him. It's a whole story about him.
The samurai,
they got a whole nation.
Samurais were not no fucking Levites, man. This is crazy. Yeah, bro. You know what? Actually,
they call them like Mongoloid spots or some shit.
There actually is some truth to this.
Mongolian spots.
Yeah, like a black child I have like a little baby, I have like a dark ass spot on their bottom, and they call them Mongolian spots. They basically saying like they was related to these people at one point in time.
Shit, well, how can a black baby?
Rest in peace to Cambo Judah, man.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, so who are the real Mongolians?
Mongols were dark skinned.
Okay, so when they talking about these black kids having dark spots on their body, that makes sense.
Well, no, it doesn't, because that's a birthmark, bro. That could have come from several different places. Not necessarily.
They named it a Mongolian spot. That don't mean, nigga, just because if you call it a birthmark, it don't mean it's the same motherfucking spot they talking about. Like, you called it a birthmark, they called it a Mongolian spot at one point in time.
Hey, can you still see my screen, Blue?
Yeah. Man,
but that mean that they was dark pigmented people.
Way too long.
Don't mean you going off basic with that shit.
So the samurais were Levites. Where the fuck, bro?
Yeah, the samurais are definitely Levites, Blue.
And this is what I be talking about with these Asiatic.
Watch this.
Bullshit, bro.
Watch this.
We ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
This is crazy.
No, Blue's an idiot, man. We just playing.
Now he gonna show African. Nigga, take that African off, bro. If you talking about samurai Levites.
Watch this. This is why I beat blue consistently.
Horrible.
This is why I beat blue consistently.
You don't.
And
you get spared consistently.
Basic information.
Not spared consistently.
Basic information. We're gonna talk about
your ass in that last debate, Mr. 6C.
Oh, you lost. You didn't have enough information,
breathe, bro. You were supposed to bring the Bible. You brought the 6 C's of the fucking pedagogy.
How are you telling me what I'm supposed to bring to a debate, dummy?
Nigga,
you just told me what you're supposed to bring.
How is the Bible relevant if you're talking about the 6 C's?
Because
the Bible covers everything you're trying to say that it doesn't, and it did.
Bro. No, bro. Just stop.
And you got murked.
C's, bro. You went to the 6 C's, man. You got murked. I crushed you.
No, you didn't, bro. You
lied.
With murder, y'all.
You lied and said that the principles in the Bible are separate from the dogma. That's a lie. You can't separate the principles from the dogma.
Watch this. If you did, if that's not, watch this. If that's not the case, Blue, then that means the Bible could not have plagiarized from anybody.
No, because the Bible didn't get rid of the dogma. It just said it was dead. It is like, oh, okay, y'all got this. We're going to put this with it.
The Bible is many different books.
See how easy it is to hurt these dudes, bro?
The Bible is many different books.
Yeah.
So
you know that, y'all, right? You know there's multiple books. Like they would call it the book
what do you mean multiple books?
They call it the book of Genesis, the book of such and such. Like, come on, bro. That's
they didn't call it the book of Genesis. It was called something else, but I don't understand what's the point.
Bruh, the point.
Watch this. Who is this, Lance?
Dagoon.
How come you didn't know that, Blue?
Who?
How come you didn't know that, Blue?
Some dude named Dagoon.
It's Dagoon. Or
that ain't got nothing to do with the Dogon.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Bro, you know
what,
man?
Want everything together.
It does.
I swear to God, bro. Y'all are wicked.
Bro. I'm going to show you.
Y'all are wicked as shit, man.
Bro,
I need to repent.
I'm going to
you wicked, y'all, you wicked,
I'm going to go through here, bro. And I'm going to you see I come sourced up, but let me go through this real quick. I come sourced up. I stay sourced up.
Ain't no priest of the Dogon gonna tell you this, bro.
Watch this, bro. Watch this.
I'm not
gonna go back to the cosmology.
No knowledge to you, bro.
Real quick, just real quick. I was trying to catch that shit saying interesting. All right, go back. You can go to I screenshot it. Do what you doing.
Now watch this, bro.
Appreciate it.
Right. This is motifs from the city of Nineveh. I'm gonna show you something, bro. I'm gonna show you. All right. I'm gonna show you a connection from Dagon, the city of Nineveh that you read about in the Bible. I'm gonna show you how they got connected. Assad, when you see Assad, you know that's Assyrian. When you see Nineveh, you know it's Assyrian. Talks about the Philistines. I'm gonna go through it, bro. Who is that, bro?
Sister Hug.
Hey, Blue. This is the same deity. They're going.
No.
Right. Watch this, bro. The reason why I got this in here because this is actually the tomb of Jonah.
Oh my God, bro. The tomb of Jonah?
Yeah, that's a fact, bro.
Yeah, you doing too much, bro.
That's a fact.
The tomb of Jonah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Man, God, come on, man.
Man,
there ain't no fact. If you're talking about the tomb of Jonah,
it's
off, bro.
You talking about the same Jonah that got swallowed by a whale?
This Jonah right here, bro.
Hey, he just don't stop.
And it was protected until ISIS went in and blew it up. ISIS went in and destroyed it.
Oh, conveniently.
It's not convenient.
It's just there we go again.
They had a big news story on it when they went there.
Yeah, I know.
But who funded ISIS though? So it is kind of convenient.
So
it's very convenient.
Right, and see, here's your word, your boy, like thematically, right? Jonah's Nineveh is thematically connected to Sodom, another biblical city of evil. God tells Abraham that the outcry against Sodom is such that must go down to investigate. But let me continue. I ain't gonna even stop there, bro. I ain't gonna even stop there because we know that this city of Nineveh was a real place.
Right there.
It was a real place. But watch this. You see, the name is recorded in the Ugaritic is DGN. Dagon, Dagon, Dogon. Dagon, Daganu, Akkadian, Dagana.
What about Dagon? Dagon, you feel me? Like
so you telling me the Dogon come from Dagon?
I'm finna show you that these people are connected to these
people.
Hey,
Blue, bro.
Hey, you know that those people
Dogon come from Libya.
Fishes on their bodies.
He said Dagon.
That's right, Malak.
Where does the Dogon say that they come from?
I'll get ready to show you.
Soon he said Dagon, Blue.
He ready to show you. Watch this.
Bro.
The Dagon fish god of Nineveh, right?
Initiated.
Listen, bro.
This is silly.
All you gotta do is be quiet and listen. Prove me wrong.
This shit crazy.
The Dagon fish god of Nineveh, right? Watch this. The pod contains amphibious beings called the Nomo. Watch this. Also known as the masters of the water, which have fish-like characteristics. Watch. This word right here, dag, D-A-G, right? As we see, ancient people believed the whale was a giant fish. So this story could refer to an actual whale, or in the myth maker's mind, the debate about the meaning of the original Hebrew dag brings up an interesting element to wit. The root word is dag or daga, meaning, right? Or the quail understanding is to multiply, increase, or to cover over, hence to be dark, eventually reflecting the multitude and covering over everything. So this is talking about the Hebrew root word of what they would use, Dagon or Dogo or dag, right? They also call this fish today. They use this word for fish. Watch this, I'm gonna show you something else. Now you have the connection between Dagon and the Onis, right? The fish and the water god, right? So let me break it down to you right here.
I just want to see where the Dogon said they came from.
Hold on, bro. No, I'm going to show you. I didn't say they said they came from Nineveh, idiot. I said that there's a Syrian connection. It says Dagon and the Adapa, as the latter was called before it being Hellenized as Oneus. The Dagon myth includes focus on Joppa and Jaffa, where Jonah was to thrive from as well. I'm telling you, this is what these people is talking about. Now watch this. The Phoenician inscription on the sarcophagus of King Ishnu-Ezar of Sidon, which is Phoenicia, 5th century BCE, relates in the ancient Near Eastern text, page 662. Furthermore, the Lord of Kings gave us Dor and Joppa, the mighty lands of Dagon, which is the plain of Sharon, in accordance with the important deeds which I did. So it's already putting Dagon amongst the people of the Phoenician people. Watch this. I'm gonna take you there, boy. I'll take you there. In the 11th century, Jewish Bible commentator, this is easy. Rashi writes a biblical tradition of the name Dagon as related to Hebrew dag, or the fish. That Dagon was imagined in the shape of a fish, compared with the Babylonian fish god Ones. Now, let me get off this real quick, and I'm going to show you the Dagon. This is the Dogon tribe right here, right? A container in the form of a horse, right? Now watch this. For the Dogon, an ark of the world. Why would the Dogon create an ark of the world motif? Watch this, let me tell you why. Is the means of transport in which the Nomo, right? Do I have to go back and show you that there's a Nomo connection to Dagon? I'll blow you away, bro. It says in which Nomo, the father of mankind, and other gods came to earth. This is what the Dogon believed. That the masters or the creators of the universe, and you see they have these fish-like faces, these fish people. They came in an ark. That's why they carved it. This is a Dogon tribal artifact. Right? Was their means of transport in which the Nomo, the father of mankind, I'll clearly show you the Nomo is related to Dagon, and the other gods came to earth. The figures on the side stand for the very first ancestors. This ceremonial object was normally hidden and could not be seen. It was only used for a ceremony in the winter when all the relatives were gathered to serve the meat from a sacrificial donkey or sheep. Now, when did the Dogon start eating donkey meat and sheep?
Bro,
that's
the Dogon don't eat no donkey.
That's a Semitic, bro. Yes, they do. That's a Semitic.
No, they don't.
That's a Semitic culture. Don't make me do it. I'm telling you that, and I'll prove it. But let me go a little further. Here it is right here. This is even big. For the Dogon, an arc of the world is the means of transfer in which the Nomo, other mankind, and other gods came from. Here's the bigger one right here. This is a full picture of it. And these are 3 fish gods right here. Right? I'm going to show you what they talk about. Now let's talk about the Nomo cult. The Nomo are ancestral spirits, sometimes referred to as deities, worshipped by the Dogon tribe of Mali in Africa. The word nomos is derived from a Dogon word meaning to make one drink. The nomos are usually described as amphibious, hermaphroditic, fish-like creatures. Watch this. The old Dogon legend tells when the god of the universe, Amma, telling your boy Chris, sent the Nomo to Earth. This was a half man, half amphibian.
There's no connection with the Dogon.
Hold on, bro. I'm gonna show you. Which landed in the land of the Fox, a territory northeast of Bangladara. That's Semitic, bro. That's the Levant, bro. That's not in Africa, buddy.
No. Take it.
This is what I'm telling you, bro.
Can somebody help me get
That's
his
not even, bro. The dog, bro.
His head.
You do know that we called him the Dogon, here. Right?
Listen, bro. They called him the master of the water.
Bro, you do know that we called them the Dogon, but that's not their name.
Bro, I know that's what their name is. They called them.
That is not their name, bro.
They could not. Hold on. They could not survive out of water.
They're the Kador or the Kado.
Or
now
the
tie
destroyer.
That back to Dogon.
Watch this.
Tie that back to Dagon.
He talking, bro. You just talking. But you're dead. You're just dead, bro. Let me get to you some more. Now watch this. Now look at the Dogon. This is the Dogon tribe right here, people. If you've never seen them. This is the Dogon right here. And what are they doing? They're portraying themselves in a ritual dance as the god of the Nomo. These are fish masks. Why would the Dogon be betraying themselves as fish? As fish gods.
Bro.
This is an actual picture of the Dogon.
Hold on, let me see what you're showing. Let me look at what you're showing. Bro, we don't know what that is.
I'm telling you what it is. It's the Dogon tribe practicing their ritual dance of the fish people of Nomo.
You don't know.
Which is connected to Amma. This is the Nomo, the son of Amma, which is their head deity. Why are their masks shaped like amphibian fish? So what they're depicting here.
What's the Dogon DNA?
Shut up, bro. Don't get this work. Watch this. The Dogon fish god. Here's the Nomo archetype. Why is this the symbol of the Dogon tribe? It's clearly a fish. Why? Why, bro? Why?
No, bro.
Why is this their symbol? Is this not the symbol of the Dogon? Is this not the symbol of the Dogon? The answer is yes. What was Dagon, bro? What's the name? Fish. These are the same people, bro. Their archetype, their history, their oral history is the same. Here's the other Dogon symbols of themselves, of their high deities. I just showed you this fish one. Here's another fish deity. another fish deity, another fish deity, another fish deity, and another fish deity of the Dogon, bruh. Why? I'll keep going, bro. Here's another one of the Mali Dogon containers that shows the arc of the world from when their Nomo tribe, from when their deities came to earth and landed in the sea. You see these fish-faced deities of the Dogon. Why are the Dogon tribe depicting their deities as fish gods? This is their work. This is their work, bro. I ain't gonna even get into you and kill you with the sea people. I'm gonna keep it moving. But here's Oneus, who clearly depicted himself among Dagon and the Dogon from the Babylonian period, bro. Talking about the tale of the seven sages. This is from the Western Asiatic Department of Western Asiatic Antiques in the British Museum. Here they are. These people dressed like fish, just as we seen our Dogon tribe dressed like fish.
That ain't them, bro.
That is them, bro. Don't get embarrassed.
You're lying, bro.
Yeah, am I lying right here? Why do they say that their deities, their ancestors were fish people?
Bro.
This is not their work?
They not from no
Is this their work or not?
The Dogon ain't got nothing
to do.
Look.
Watch this, bro. Another Nomo.
Show them and show
another Nomo. This is another fish deity from the Nomo that the Dogon worship. Now, when we talk about the Dogon, we also know that the Dogon studied the Sirius star, right? So even in ancient China, they have the same symbolism of these half-fish deities who worship the Sirius or the Sirius star. Isn't that what the Dogon practice?
What do they practice?
The worship of the constellation Sirius B or Sirius star. Just as we've seen recorded in Chinese history, these half-fish deities. You see that? It says two of the fish-tail founders of Chinese civilization, Fuxi and Kengjing, from a bas relief in the Han Dynasty. Wu Liang's tomb dated to the 2nd century AD. The inscription says that they governed the world within the sea, created the trigrams, the system of the book of change, and established kingship. Fuxi is holding a carpenter's and mason square as an emblem of his role as creator of the civilization. Why they depicted as half fish, just like the Nomo tribe, just like the Dagon tribe. Why are these people shown and depicted as half fish deities, bro? And why are they worshiping the Sirius star, just like the Dogon tribe? Let's continue, bro. Do you know what this is?
They're calling themselves rulers of the seas, basically.
Fact. Who are these people, bro? What was this as a figurine of? Another Dogon figurine, bro, of their ancestors with the fish face, bro, in the scale. I prove to you that they do. Here's more Dogon motifs of fish heads of their deities. I'll get into that another day. This is a whole nother Western Semitic poetry that you'll see actually found in Africa as well, that talks about the deities of sort of like what we see of Jonah and the whale. This is an East African tale of King Suleimani and the hungry whale. It's the same reading, the same concept that you see in the Jonah story, an African story. Let's continue, man. I'll smack you, bro. The whale of Dur. right? When it talks about, in the Bible still talks about the biblical Jonah. Here we have another tale of the whale of Dur. Jonah's whale is described in the Bible as a fish because writers of that period and many other centuries afterward were unaware that whales are mammals. The whale of the original Jonah story was the Babylonian sea god Dur-Serto, or the whale of Dur, who swallowed the grave rebirth and gave rebirth to the god Oneus. Swallowing by the whale indicates an initiation rite leading to rebirth. And so when you see Oneus, we can clearly connect Oneus back to the Dogon tribe.
Hold on, swallow up. What you say the swallowing means what, Yara?
Swallowing by the whale indicates an initiation rite leading to rebirth.
So for all my other Israelite brothers, aside from Yara, here they good. But go ahead, Yara.
Right. The whale of Dur. I can show you clearly Oneus is connected to the Dogon tribe. Simple, bro. And who they connect Oneus to? The Babylonian, bro. The Babylonians. I told you these people were from the Assyrians, bro. They're from a stock of Assyrians. But let's move further, bro. Here's another one. Ilmarinen, the Finnish hero, right? Ilmarinen was similarly swallowed by a giant fish to be reborn. A variant of the story shows that the fish was really a womb. Biblical writers masculized the image as Jonah, whose same name means dove. The word Jonah or Iona, or sometimes Ion, may be descended from Yanni, for the dove was a primary symbol of female sexuality.
Notice you said maybe.
I'm just talking about female Jonah's name. I'm not talking about this part of the story where it talks about the giant fish. That's not a maybe. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Like, and I can go on, bro. I show you. I don't want to show you the rest of my book, but you got to explain this. The Chinese serpent deities who followed the Sirius star like the Dogon did. Here's the Nomo of the Dogon, another fish deity with the serpent tail and the fish head. Here they are again. Here's Oneus. Remember I just showed you the connection of Oneus to the Dogon? Here they are again here. Where are they from? This is from Nineveh. They were excavated beneath the foundations of a temple at the Babylonian city of Nineveh. Why do we find Dagon and Dogon motifs in the city of Nineveh? Because it's talking about the same people. Why does Dogon, their artifacts, their artwork, depict their ancestors as fish? There it is in your face. What is that right there? A giant sea turtle. But they depicted their deities as fish-faced people. Half man, half fish, or people called mermans.
Hey, bro. The Dogon ain't got nothing to do with no Nineveh, bro.
Why does the Dogon tribe, out all of the freaking symbols in the world, use a fish symbol to depict themselves?
Man, I appreciate you sharing it with a nigga though, cause I picked up some shit. You niggas.
Why, bro?
Hey, you done gave this nigga some arsenal to attack some niggas.
Hey, man, no, not attack, unless they want to ignore the truth. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Based on what y'all broke
down, bro. Like, you can't
it's showing some,
bro.
It's showing how our ancestors was depicting certain shit that they try to keep in circulation. Feel me?
Here they go. That's it, bro. Here they go.
You kind of got to connect the dots. It ain't gonna be no smoking gun. So, I mean, the only reason why you can say it ain't gonna be no smoking gun because we had direct ops that was trying to make sure we couldn't pass on our shit. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga got to better connect the dots on certain shit. I'm like, damn. All right. Because the way they were talking about how the swallowing of a man means certain things, you got to understand that concept was used in many different cultures. But if you don't understand what they're trying to show you, you can convey that to be something totally different in today's something.
Right. Exactly. Watch this. I'm gonna read this right here. I didn't read it earlier, but I'm gonna read it because it's important, right? This is talking about the Nomo cult, and that's who these people are right here. The Dogon tribe. This is the Dogon tribe. If anybody want to challenge me, if this is a real photo of the Dogon tribe wearing their ancestral garbs of the fish people of the Nomo cult.
And you touched on that mermaid shit too, though. Like,
exactly. Now watch this.
You know that the Dogon are EM132.
That's still African, bro. That's Asiatic, bro.
Nah, they go back as far as...
That's Asiatic. You just killed yourself.
I'm showing you,
just killed yourself, bro.
They're putting them in Nubia, bro.
Yeah, it don't matter. You still...
But they still put the Afro-Asiatic Nubia area, too.
But that's what I'm saying. There is no Afro-Asiatic.
I mean, I feel like that's a more modernly termed concept, but we know we talk about
it's completely made up.
No, we talk about the Sasu people.
I mean, that's what I mean when
I
agree.
No, they are not talking about no Sasu people.
Ain't the Afro-Asiatic Sasu people? Bro. That's where
Afro-Asiatic is a language group, bro. That
Afro-Asiatic come after.
It's an African language.
It was more than just a language group because we can go in ancient Kemet and see the Shashu of Yahweh land. We can see the Sashu of Edom. We can see the Sashu of 6 or 7 different tribes. That's why I cut up Garfield's book. Because he only talks about the Yahweh of Edom. But Yahweh was not just in Edom.
What that got to do with
Afro-Asiatic Yahweh land and the Sashu of Edom.
And all of the languages come out of Africa.
It's not.
So where is the Asiatic?
What are you talking about?
So which one is dumb?
The Sumerian, the Akkadian, that doesn't come out of Africa.
Bro, you can't even...
Those languages weren't developed in Africa.
Ethiopia.
Those languages weren't developed in Africa.
Yeah, they were, bro.
Stop yourself. Now let me read this about the Nomo code.
Yeah,
and this one I'm gonna tell you, and this one I'm gonna tell your Dogon people in, bro, that you don't know nothing about. French anthropologist Marcel S.V.D.L and German de Talleyrand, who recorded it from 4 Dogon priests. This is directly from the Dogon priests themselves, Blue, in the 1930s. Of little interest except that it is exactly true. How did a people who lack any kind of astronomical devices know so much about an invisible star? Talking about Series B. The star which scientists call Series B wasn't even photographed until it was done by a large telescope in 1970. The Dogon stories explain that also, according to their oral traditions, a race people from the Ceres system called the Nomos visited Earth thousands of years ago. The Nomos were ugly amphibious beings that resembled mermen and mermaids. They also appear, listen to it, Blue, they also appear in Babylonian, Akkadian, and Sumerian myths.
I was going to say, then you know how people be with these big deals, they be acting like they don't want to break them and shit. That's why I'm like,
my bad, bro. Man. Did you hear that, bro? You see that, Blue? They also appear in Babylonian, Akkadian, and Sumerian myths. The Egyptian goddess Isis, who is sometimes depicted herself as a mermaid, is also linked with the star Sirius.
What that got to do with Nano?
The Nomos, according to the Dogon legend, lives on a planet that orbits another star in the Sirius system. They landed on Earth in an ark. I showed y'all the ark that they used, that made a spinning descent to the ground with great noise and wind. And it was the Nomos that gave the Dogon the knowledge about Series B. That comes directly from the Dogon priests themselves, bro.
No, it don't.
See? That's what I mean about you, bro. That's why you can't win debates over here.
No, it don't.
I know. So
when I tell you, I'll tell you the words of an actual Dogon.
When I tell you, you don't know anything about your quote unquote ancestors, you don't know. You know why? Because you don't ask the questions.
The Dogon ain't got nothing to do with no fucking atheists.
Prove it, bro. You're dead.
Period.
Prove it. You're dead, bro. You're dead. We already know what it is, bro.
Making this shit up, bro.
Bro, you're dead.
It's crazy.
None of this I read, I made up, bro.
You made it all up, bro.
Okay, you can say that, but you're dead.
You made it all up. Ain't none of this.
You're dead, bro. You're dead.
No, nothing.
You're dead. You're dead, bro.
You're just pulling up shit.
The Dogon. I'm not pulling up nothing. I'm not pulling up nothing, bro. I'm not pulling up nothing. I'm not pulling up nothing. This is portions from my book, from the research that I worked on, bro.
Exactly.
Like I'm not pulling up nothing. I'm not pulling up nothing based on sources.
Exactly.
Legitimate sources. Not no Wikipedia shit that you're reading in Garfield book. That you're reading Garfield book.
Pulling that Asiatic shit right now, bro.
Ain't nobody, hey, bro, call it what you want to call it. This says your people are from them Asiatic peoples, bro. You're from there. Why would they use this fish as their symbol for the Dogon? Are you saying that's fake too?
Yes.
You saying this is false? This is not Dogon iconography?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You don't know what you're talking about.
They ain't got nothing to do with no Nineveh.
You easy work, Blue. Easy work, bro. Easy work. As always.
Blue, why you ain't asking these questions? Why you saying got nothing to do with Nineveh? And he asked you a certain question. What's going on, man?
Man.
And then you moved out.
We know who them heathens were, bro. I'm telling you. That's who they was, worshiping Dagon, bro. That's who Samson brought the temple down on, Dagon, bro. And them followers and the believers. And who does it tell us was in them temples worshiping Dagon? Them Philistines, bro. Them uncircumcised Philistines.
Now the Dagon is the Philistines?
That's what the people came from, the Assyrians and the Philistines, bro. That's who they came through, bro.
Hold on. You said the Dagon are the Assyrians and the Philistines.
Yes. That's who those people were, bro. That's how they got it. That's how those black people got over them black Dogon tribes.
I know the Assyrians was black as hell.
That's how
I ain't heard too much about the Philistines.
Oh yeah, I killed you. I killed y'all. Matter of fact, let me show you.
Oh yeah, the Philistines is definitely black.
Yeah, I killed y'all.
I mean, and I could see that, you know, based on how they described in the book. You know what I'm saying? Certain motherfuckers, I can see they would detest black people. So shit, I see why they were talking funk about the Philistines. Then,
so you want to do this debate, y'all? Right?
Man, I just gave you that debate and you lost.
Dang.
I didn't debate nothing. I didn't present anything.
Nah, I know. You ain't got nothing to present. So when we debate,
he just gave you that debate, but if you weren't ready.
Watch this, bro. I'm gonna show you something, bro. Who these people were, bro.
What's this?
So what's the debate? So let me know, is the debate?
Hey, Blue got back up in this bitch. Blue got back up. Kofi in this bitch.
Oh, please! I thought you was talking about somebody for real.
You gotta.
I thought you was talking about somebody for real.
Yeah, right. You gotta stop, bro.
I thought you was talking about somebody for real.
Nigga, you are better than Spike Lee. I have to give it to you, bro.
No, watch this. Let me show Blue what a Philistine look like.
That man better than Spike
Let me show what a Philistine look like. Right?
He come up with some shit, don't he, Kofi?
Let me show you what a Philistine look like, bro.
Kofi said, he said, you better than Spike Lee.
Let me show you what
he done made a movie out this shit, Kofi.
He done made a movie and a book.
And a book. Yeah, and a book.
You see this right here? This is the depiction. This why Kill blew them in them whole argument when they be talking about Israelites, Amorites, and they white. This is an Amorite in the Philistine.
Ain't nobody ever said that they was white.
This is an Amorite. This is an Amorite in the Philistine. So they were black.
They were Eurasian.
So they were black, right?
They was mixed.
Were they Amorites? Were they Amorites?
Oh, you work out of
Amorites were Eurasian.
Were they Amorites?
Your book said they was Amorites.
All right. What does the Amorite look like?
Eurasian.
This right here is an Amorite right here.
Let me see that.
That's the depiction of an Amorite. That's straight out of Kemet.
Straight out of Kemet.
What's the one on the right?
A Philistine.
But you just said the Philistines was black.
They are. They just a different complexion.
Man, hey man, take that shit off the screen.
They're a different complexion. So watch this. Look here.
See, this is the
Amorite.
watch this.
This is off the walls of Kemet. This is an Amorite and Philistine captives depicted in Egyptian temple inlays. Where these people white at, bro?
Where they white at, bro?
Bro, both of them are Eurasian. I never said anybody was white.
Okay, so if y'all not talking about white people, what the fuck does it matter to you?
They're Eurasian.
If we're black Eurasians. If we're black Eurasians, watch this. If we claim to be black Eurasians,
as a black Eurasian.
If we're okay, then that's what you just said. That's what you just said.
No, I didn't.
You just said they're Eurasians.
Exactly.
But this is an Amorite right here.
A Eurasian. And he looks like a Eurasian.
See, you're an idiot. How is it? So this black man looks like a white Eurasian.
There is no such thing as a white Eurasian.
Oh, so they're all black.
I'm going to say it again. They're Eurasian.
So they're all black.
No, they're Eurasian. There's no such thing as a black.
So they're all African.
Eurasian.
They're all African.
No, they're non-African.
So they're how does a non-African person get that darker complexion?
That don't look that dark to me.
That don't look that dark to you?
It look red.
Okay. It looks red. What color were the Egyptians? How did they depict themselves?
It depends.
Were they African?
Not ruddy.
Oh, it depends.
Were they African?
It depends.
Were they African, dummy?
They were Egyptian. And some of them were not African.
It says that these people were Amorites. This is from Egypt. This is what an Egyptian said an Amorite looked like.
So do y'all descend from Amorites?
No, you don't.
Huh? It said Amorite. This is what a Philistine looked like.
Do the Hebrews descend from Amorites?
Amorite only means foreigner from the west. That's all it means.
So why do you have a whole clear description of the Amorites and how they buried their dead, what they ate, how they was a savage people, all this? And the Bible say your father was an Amorite.
What do you see that at?
Nigga, you just read it like 3 weeks ago, and I know Lex read it probably about a year ago.
What Lex read to you was a lie.
So they don't eat truffles and they don't bury their dead.
He tried to twist Drusilla Dungy Houston's work, and he lied. And y'all so busy listening to his lies instead of
nigga, I went and looked it up. You think I listen to Lex like that where I won't
Hell yeah, you listen to Lex like that. You
shut up, bro.
Hold on. It's in the papyrus. Hold on. Because it's actually how the Egyptians describe it.
Yeah, they built a wall.
And then also, it's the same way
kill him again.
Don't do it again.
Not Babylonians. That the Assyrians describe them.
Yeah, the Assyrians describe them. You're right.
You get two descriptions. You get the Assyrians describing them as savages, and you also get the Egyptians describing them as savages.
They don't even bury their dead.
We know according to the scriptures that the Israelites buried their dead.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a lie. That is a goddamn lie.
It's a what?
That's a lie. I'm gonna tell you why it's a lie. Because
what's a lie?
The Israelites used to let their dead stay out so birds of prey could pick the bones, and they would take the bones and put them in a box. Nigga, stop it. They did not bury their dead.
Not the birds of prey.
The birds of prey would come by, pick the bones, and once they picked all the flesh off the bones, they would take the bones and put them in a box. That's scholarship, bro.
Hey, what does this say,
That's
bro?
all anthropologists.
What does this say? Joseph was buried at Shechem.
He wasn't buried. His bones might have been buried, but he wasn't buried right away.
He wasn't buried right away?
No. And show me,
watch this.
Was it Abraham that bought a lot?
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Where's Abraham's lot?
Abraham's lot.
Yeah, well, he bought a lot, right? Didn't he buy a grave site?
Yeah, he bought a grave site.
Yeah, so where is it?
What do you mean, where is it?
Where is it?
He bought it among the Hittite in the land of the Hittites.
So he should still be there, or his people should still be there, right? Where is it?
Let me explain something to you, Kofi. Let me explain something to you, Kofi. There are over 235 Egyptian kings.
I love you to death, bro.
Hold on. There are over 235 Egyptian kings we know that existed. We only have 79 of their grave. We only found 79.
79 is a good number, bro.
But do that mean the other 100 or so didn't exist?
It don't matter. We got 79.
It does matter by your logic.
How many
infinite
do you have in the Bible?
It does matter.
Prophets? How many of
it does matter, bro.
Prophets?
No, let's use your methodology.
The Bible prophets.
Let's use your methodology and your logic. If you don't have a body, if you don't have a body, watch this. If you don't have a body, then that person doesn't exist. That's what you niggas argue like retards. Where's the body of Alexander the Great?
Where's Peter?
Where's the body of Alexander the Great?
Where's Abraham?
I don't care where it is. Where's the body of Alexander the Great?
70 Egyptian kings.
Does anybody know?
If you got 70 Egyptian kings, that's a start, bro.
Nigga, that's a start. Does the other kings didn't exist? Start. Is what I'm asking you.
There ain't no Alexander the Great.
You know what, Yara?
Now we got Blue saying Alexander the Great doesn't exist. So anybody he don't have knowledge of, he simply just wipes his little peanut brain from.
Yo, Yara, let me ask you something real quick. Yara.
What's good, man?
What's good, bro? Yo, would you call yourself an Israelite or an African first? What would you call yourself?
I call myself an African first.
Asian.
Yeah, you're an Israelite, right?
You just said you're an Asiatic.
Asiatics are African.
Bro, no, they're not.
That's your bro. That's your lentil-sized brain understanding, bro.
Yara got hot hair on his back. He don't come from no goddamn Africa.
Yara, do you think the East Centralese people could be possibly no more doggone?
I do believe that.
I was just thinking about what you were saying with the connection, because I'm like, damn, them people is over there. They've been over there. Them in the jar.
This is the piece of your war line.
The Senegalese?
Yeah,
the East Centralese. The East Centralese, I think it's North Centralese. It's one of them, but you know what I'm talking about, the ones who caught that body not too long ago.
You gotta go get some of that good food.
But it's definitely a strong black hand and footprint over there.
No, bro. If anybody remember, and I say this all the time, when I did my first interview for Solar Vision to join the league, I always told him I identify as an Israelite, but I'm African first.
Oh yeah. We always built on that.
And and if you can have people that say that they're not. They are Asiatic, bro. What are you talking about?
They're not.
Prove it.
They're African.
Prove it.
I just did. They're African.
How? How did you prove it?
Because Asiatics are from Asia.
Asiatics are from Asia.
Yo, don't get caught up in terms, bro. Don't get caught up in those terms.
Some of
those terms are like politically motivated.
Asiatics are Asian.
Well, let me explain something to you, Blue. Do you know that in southern Africa that the kingdom of Sumer stretched from southern Africa or sub-Saharan Africa
so
into Mesopotamia. Hold on, bro.
So
into Mesopotamia.
Y'all are the invaders.
Into what that got to do with the invaders? The Natufians were African people who migrated from Africa into the Levant. 9,000 to 12,000 BCE.
Okay.
So what are you talking about?
What they got to do with anything?
Everything.
Those are Africans.
They were Africans. They were Africans living in the Levant for thousands of years. Do you think do you think their bloodline or their descendants just vanished and disappeared? People were migrating and back migrating between the continent of Africa and Mesopotamia for thousands of years, bro.
Yeah, it's a type of beetle.
No, nigga, shut up. These people were migrating in between those two lands.
My son arguing with you over
right. Ain't don't nobody wants you to talk. Shout out to the king.
Y'all rock.
What's good?
Can I ask you a question? You know this the Ghanaian orphan.
Oh,
you already know. Was the Israelites Canaanites?
Well, the Israelites
come from
Canaanites?
Did they never conquered the land? They started off in Canaan. Is that true?
They didn't start off in Canaan, no.
So why every scholar say that?
Every scholar doesn't say that. They started off. They started off.
Say that, bro.
They started. No, you can't name me one. They started off in Egypt.
No, they didn't. They started off in the lowlands of Canaan, and they moved to the highlands.
No, they didn't.
And what made them so prominent is they
were called Israelites when they went into Canaan. So how could they start off there?
No, they started off there, bro. How
could they start there?
How you gonna run from Egypt to Canaan, and when Canaan was a Egyptian vassal? So you run into the enemy because you had Egyptians in Canaan.
What are you talking about, bro?
So the Exodus, did they run to Canaan?
They didn't run to Canaan.
Bro, stop that, bro. Stop that.
They didn't run to Canaan. No, they didn't run to Canaan. They ran. They went into
in that time.
Yeah, they went into. They crossed over to what we call Midian today, or what they called Midian back then, which were inhabited by Nubians. And then from there, they went into land, or what we call what they talk about the wilderness.
Even the Nubians,
before they crossed over. Listen, bro. Egyptians, before they crossed over into the quote unquote land of Canaan.
So was the land of Canaan when they crossed over? Was it still an Egyptian vassal?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
You're lying, bro.
No, it wasn't.
You're lying, bro.
It was.
You're lying, bro.
It wasn't.
When was the Exodus? Give me a date.
Yeah. What?
Give me a date on the Exodus.
1450 BCE.
So that's after the Hyksos rule and all that, right?
Yeah, some would say that.
So Egypt was not. Canaan was not an Egyptian vassal, bro.
Show me.
Nigga, any scholar can show you that.
No, I'm asking you. You're asking the question.
I can go with the scholars, but I'm just saying.
Show me the scholar. Then show me a scholar that says that.
Man, a lot of them do though, bro.
Because
what's his name? Israel Finkelstein.
Finkelstein doesn't say that.
Yeah, he do.
No, he doesn't.
Finkelstein will tell you that David's kingdom was nothing but a neighborhood.
Who cares? Who cares the size of it? He didn't say. Finkelstein never says David didn't exist.
And he never said that. I'll give you that. But he said the kingdom was nothing but a little block neighborhood.
I don't care.
So you telling me David was this great king and all he had was a city block?
They were a nomadic people. I wouldn't expect them to have anything like that. They were a nomadic people.
Stop that, bro. These people wrote themselves into history. You know this.
How did they write themselves into history when most of you idiots claim they couldn't even write?
They didn't get writing until around the Greek time.
Right? Around Greek time.
So let me ask you this:
how does what's your argument when most of the Greek scholars and writers, especially in around 300 BCE, say that they got all of their information?
So when was the first 5
Hold on, that they got all of their information? They stole it from the Israelites. Would you like to see that information?
When was the first 5 books written, bro?
What do you mean when they were first written? Probably around.
When was the first?
I would say probably around. I probably would say probably around 10,000.
No,
I'm sorry, not 10,000.
1,000 century.
1,000 BCE. No, that's the last extant that they can find. It doesn't mean that's when it was written. And even if it was 700 BCE, that does not dismiss the evidence of oral tradition.
So Moses never wrote it, right?
No, that doesn't mean that. We're talking about oral. We're talking about oral tradition.
Tell me the date on Moses.
We're talking about oral tradition.
Time?
If you're talking about oral tradition, I mean he never wrote it.
That doesn't mean That doesn't mean it wasn't written. That don't mean that because we know oral tradition existed. That doesn't mean that the extents of what was written survived, but that doesn't mean that what he wrote about didn't occur or he didn't.
So if Moses didn't write the first 5 books like everybody thinks, then the religion is killed.
I didn't say Moses didn't write it. What are you talking about?
So did Moses live in the 7th century?
No, he didn't. What are you talking about?
Was Moses dead in the 7th century?
Yes, he was. What are you talking about?
So these writings we could take back and date back to the 7th century.
No, we have the silver scrolls that y'all like to laugh at and call us triple bacon. That goes back to that goes back 900 BCE. What's your argument? And that's that gives or not. And that gives that quotes part of the Shema. Hold on, that quotes part of the Shema that we find in the Torah. So we know that was being written or spoken of during well before 700 BCE. What are you talking about?
That no, we don't.
Yes, we do. I just showed you. Oh my God! Do you know what the silver scrolls are?
How do we know that belongs to y'all?
Who else will be writing in Hebrew?
No, you're not getting no Hebrew language. That
hold on. Yeah. It's not the silver scrolls written in Hebrew. Yes or no? It's not?
No.
All right, let's deal with it.
So where
I love dealing with dummies on dummy days.
No. Where the Hebrew?
No, you about to get that work.
He showed some pictures of Phoenicians and all of that, but Hebrew language comes from Canaanites and Egyptians.
You're about to get the work. You should have just. You see what this presentation say? You see what it says?
That's your shit. Show a scholar.
I'm going to show right you now. Scholars. Can you see my screen?
Not Christian apologetic scholars.
Can you see my screen?
Real scholars.
Can you see my screen?
I'm going in here to look at it right now.
Yeah, you do that, mumble mouth. You see what that says? Watch your tongue. Watch your mouth. As a matter of fact, you see when I put this work together, I don't even think I looked at it since then. This is 2019. Let me know when you can see it.
Man, they don't know about that Kabare, man.
They not ready for it, bro.
I see about your tongue.
They ain't ready for it.
They ain't ready for it.
Now, the original Hebrew tongue spoken by our ancestors, bro, is called Gabare, but I'll keep moving right now. Beware the Greek and Masoretic heresies, and the most important, the modern day German Yiddish. That's not our tongue, bro. That shit that they speak today. That's not our language. We spoke the ancient Gabari.
Canaanite. I spoke the ancient Canaanite.
No, language. Son, I'm going to show you clearly. It's not. Let me continue. Watch this. And I'm going to show you the source because I got you. The world's oldest alphabet. The Hebrew text of the 19th century BCE. Semites who came from Egypt and lived in Palestine knew the old writing called Proto-Canaanite, the ancestor of Old Hebrew. For example, Several inscriptions in Proto-Canaanite have been discovered in Egypt, specifically S.V.D.L in Sinai and Wad-el-Hel in Thebes, that's in Egypt. And in Palestine, we have Lachish, Gazar, and Shechem. Bro. These inscriptions are difficult to date between 1850 and 1500 BCE. For S.V.D.L in the 1600, 1500 for those in Palestine.
Anytime you read anything that say L,
hey, quiet, Kofi.
Hey, bro, hold on.
Nah, nigga, y'all don't do that.
You don't.
No, you going way back, bro.
You hear L, that's
you going way back. Just calm down, because you're finna die. A slow death.
All right, let me die.
The spelling of the name of Canaanite cities in expiration texts from circa 1950 BCE. Founded on shards and figurines is variable, but their meaning is clearly Hebrew. Watch this.
Now
let me show you what you're looking at.
The modern alphabet is based off of the hieroglyphics, bro. It's not
hieroglyphics. The A start with the bull.
And I'm gonna show you why it's not. I'm gonna show you why it's not.
I'm
gonna show you why it's not. Are you looking at the screen? I'm gonna show you why it's not.
Even in English today.
Hey, are y'all listening? Or are you just being stupid?
I'm talking about hieroglyphics back in the 3000 BC.
No, it's not, bro. The ancient alphabet, the current alphabet today is not based off hieroglyphs, bro. The hieroglyphs are symbols.
Shinar,
those are not alphabets, bro. Those are called.
No, bro.
So the A don't start with the bull?
No, the alphabet. No, bro. Listen.
This is why people.
The hieroglyphs are called pictographs. Pictographs are not alphabets.
Pictograph of a bull.
Pictographs are not alphabets.
Nigga.
Wow, this is why people say they can't take Israelites serious, bro.
No, we can't take you serious because you don't have an understanding, nigga. Show me anywhere, and I'll get off the screen. Show me where a pictogram
is the origin of the alphabet, bro. You just rewrote it.
I didn't rewrite it. I'm just going to show you a source, you moron. Now watch this. You clearly see here.
It comes from Egypt, bro, from 3000 BC.
This nigga thinks the alphabet comes from Egypt. That's why you don't belong here, bro.
And the Phoenicians had it
about the Phoenicians got it from the Egyptians.
Well, you're right.
You can still see some relics of it throughout.
This is what I'm saying about you don't have an understanding, bro, about what you read, what you're trying to debate, and you don't know shit. It says the oldest epigraph. What's an epigraph?
Who cares? Read, bro.
You should, if you want to make an argument against what I just said, you should know what an epigraph is. If you know what an epigraph is, then you should shut the hell up and bow down and say, yes, sir. Raise your hand. This is not an assumption. It's not an assumption. I'm bringing sources.
Man, this is clear facts that they got their language from the Canaanites.
This jackass said it's an assumption. I'm bringing you data.
You got to retouch
the oldest epigraph in Hebrew is dated 1550
you can't say to Yahweh
to 1480.
Go every word.
One has to announce or below that this letter example comes from a professional scribes who inscribed his name in cuneiform. Cuneiform is not Egyptian hieroglyph. Shut up, man. I'm telling this jackass. Cuneiform is not Egyptian hieroglyph. Fucking moron.
Read, bro, read.
Now watch this. It gives you the cuneiform text right here. Patu, Ali Adi Ina Patu, or means high building, and engraved it in Paleo Hebrew on the edge of the tablet as LDNLGB. Here's the source. Aldini of Gabah, or means hill. This Paleo Hebrew script is close to that, yet much later in 950
give me a headache. I got a
found at Tel Zayat, right? This is found at Tel Zayat. And let me tell you what y'all need to learn how to study. Because I see a jackass whose ass is turned inside out.
Study what, Yara?
It says, from its discovery in 2005, the Tel Zayat ABCdery, get understanding of what that means. ABCdery. Now, see, when you look up ABCdery, where you connect that to Egyptian hieroglyphs. I want the genius to do that. serve as evidence. Serve as evidence supporting the notion of widespread literacy. Hey, bro, I'm talking of widespread literacy. Hey, don't ask me nothing while I'm reading.
Descendant of
don't ask me nothing while I'm talking, you drunk bastard. Widespread literacy in ancient Israel during the 10th century for two reasons. Number one, the increasing number of Paleo-Hebrew inscriptions discovered in the period between 1100 BCE to 1000 BCE, at least six, and two, the regularity of writing of these inscriptions that is possible only if there were schools of tribes. So it's clearly telling you that there was a school of tribes of professional scribes who practiced writing, Hebrew writing sources.
Yeah, that's all
right? Hebrew writing sources. Now,
that's all cap.
Now watch it. Now here's the example that we just talked about when they were talking about ABCdery, right? We don't see any we're not talking about Egyptian hieroglyphs.
What book are you referring to?
Now watch this. The findings about schools of scribes during the 10th century are recent as they show the stupidity of Finkelstein's claims. However, these paleographers continue teaching that documents of Paleo-Hebrew prior to 1100 BCE did not exist, like you morons, and that the references to this writing at the time of Moses is Deuteronomy 31:24, Joshua 1 and 8, 10 and 13 are not credible.
Moses wasn't writing shit.
Watch this. Neither were you until the 9th grade. So watch this. However, as explained, the Bible, the Alexandria, in its note on Judges 5:14 and 24, which mentions some innumerable scribes without such professional, these major censuses, as those quoted in Numbers 1 through 19, would have been impossible to perform. There were not only professional scribes who could write, because even a young man, anonymous at the time of Gideon in 1299 to 1259 BCE, was able to write 77 names.
But that's in not Judges 8 shit, though,
the biblical, the time we face, hold on, bro. Gideon is at the time of the judges, right? Which we know that the judges existed because we have the Song of Deborah dated around 1250. No, I'm not.
Did Moses write the first 5 books, bro?
We're talking about the first 5 books.
Moses write them.
Yes. Yes, he did. So watch this. It says was able to write. He was able to write 77 names. This is recorded in Judges 8:14. So they had to be writing. So when you dummies say they wasn't writing, or they didn't have no writing until 700 BCE, it's ludicrous. It's stupid to make that statement.
Nigga, have you ever been over there in Israel and done anything?
Nigga, have you ever been to a bathroom more than once today to wash your ass?
Yes, I have.
You're a liar.
No, I'm not.
This.
Bro, if you went to Israel right now, hold on. If you went to Israel right now, you know how racist they are over there?
I'm gonna give a fuck about the white
what I'm saying though,
over there. You think that's what I think Israel is?
Scholars, white scholars can go over there without racism, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm talking to Shinar. Shut your mouth, Kofi. Do you think I care about them Zionists over there, bro? Them Germans over there that call themselves Israelis? Is that who you think we're referring to?
Nah. Of course.
So what are you talking about? They racist over there. What the fuck do I care?
No, you better stand up, bro.
He ain't being knocked down.
I'm not Israelite.
We're just having a conversation.
I ain't saying you know Israelite, nigga, but I'm saying like, nigga, you better
we just having a conversation, man. Shut up.
What the fuck?
Goofy nigga.
No, he got the alphabet thing wrong, man.
No. So this is
if you got it wrong, then you supposed to tell him you got it wrong.
So what you got right here?
Point.
No, I can't argue with an Israelite, bro.
Man, would you shut up, bro? Because here's y'all dagger right here.
Can't argue with them.
Here's your dagger right here. This right here, bro.
Join the dark side, nigga. You will.
This right here is what you call Proto-Canaanite script that comes at a later period, right?
Scholars don't agree with you on that.
Now watch this. These are what you would call Egyptian hieroglyphics.
Scholars don't agree with you on that.
Yes, they do. And I'm going to show you one right here, jackass. This is where we know that this is a different language.
You're going to show me.
Because of the way that the hieroglyphs are arranged. So we know, bro, would you shut up? So we know that the hieroglyphs, because of the way they're arranged, is being used in a different language, not in the language of the Egyptians. Even though their symbols are being used, they're arranged in a way that we know that there's a completely different language being spoken here. So even in the 12th dynastic period, circa 1842 BCE, Douglas Petrovich, a PhD scholar, he gives this understanding of the Sinai 115, right, or the year 18 of Amenemhet III. They clearly tell you that even though you see Egyptian hieroglyphs here, they're arranged in a way where it's speaking a completely different language.
So what is it?
And I'll show that earlier to you.
Hold on, Yara. Let me ask you a question. Now, I'm being serious right now. I ain't joking or nothing.
What do you want?
Okay, is the Nubian script older than the Egyptian shit?
Good question.
Yes.
And they can't determine they can't decipher the Nubian script for shit right now, right?
Nope.
So how do we know we don't have knowledge in Nubia that can tell us a whole different story?
We don't.
Facts. My point exactly, bro. Stop.
What was your point about that?
My point is
you might be able to read this shit and they'll tell you like some other oral. There's some other oral traditions tell you that Moses was one of their kings.
But you can listen. Even if they listen, I'm gonna give you that. Because like you're right. I don't know what it. But I'm saying
we have extra biblical sources that says Moses was the king. Was the king of Cush.
Why they can't decipher Nubian script right now? Like it could say Moses was the best nigga popping.
Yeah, could very well.
But why they can't read it?
Because most of the people in the land were illiterate, just like in ancient Kemet.
You got writings all over Nubia.
Most of the people. Listen, brother. Most of the people in the land were illiterate. They could not read or write. Reading and writing was only relegated to the noblemen. Was the noblemen and priests and to the king.
What they call it. It starts with an M, but I know
that's why when you see script. That the Maradi, the Miro, the something,
the Maradi,
Neurotic,
yeah. But they don't know nothing about that
because they didn't, bro. Because they didn't share.
In 2021,
because most of the average people could not read or write, and so when the noble people died off, or the scribes died, the priests died off, so did most of the understanding of their language.
But I'm saying, who wrote that script?
They did. They developed their own script.
I'm saying, like, so most people couldn't read or write. It's some people that was from Nubia that could read or write.
There were some, but they were probably priests or noble people.
And these priests kept their shit tight, though, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Just like in ancient Kemet. If you needed a priest to write you a book of the dead, they charged your ass money. And if you couldn't pay, you didn't get one. That's why you don't find them all over the fucking place.
Is that what they did to Alexander the Great?
I don't know what the fuck they did.
No, that nigga came in and said he wanted to be a god. Did they charge him to be a god?
I don't know nothing about that, bro. But I'm just telling you, that's why when you read those books, what they call the Purim Ket Harut, or whatever they call it, the books of the dead or whatever, they got about 4, 5, or 6 different of them that I know of, probably more. But you don't have them all over the place. And they're for different individuals. And they're nothing more but fucking obituaries. That's it.
No, I don't read the Book of the Dead. That's not a book.
Nigga, they're obituaries because they were written by a priest. So that when the person dies, it can be buried with them and taken so they can pass to the other side. It wasn't made for widespread reading.
But what's your
never was.
Dying?
And it was written with spells in it so that they can read the spells in their death.
Okay, Yara, but
and they can pass to the other side to ward off evil spirits.
Let me ask you a question. Is dying your most fear?
No, I have no fear of that.
These kings did.
Do you see Egypt?
They got spells.
And that was before it was an Israelite. No, bro, it wasn't a spell of dying for fear of dying. It was a spell so they could get to the other side, bro. So they can make it, so they can get past certain entities.
Yo, do you see Egypt as a...
So now I'm gonna go pseudo on you.
You already...
When you look at the...
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, I gotta do it. But when you look at the pyramid upside down, what does it look like?
It looks like your head on a stick.
It's like a vajayjay, don't it?
Yeah, your head on a stick.
And this is life. This is life. The vajayjay give us life, right?
No, it doesn't. Sperm gives you life.
Oh, nigga, you are a
dang. There it is, right there.
All right, yo, I told you. Let me ask you the question. All right, so, yo, do you see ancient Egyptian religion?
Yeah, right,
do you consider that polytheism? Consider that?
I can roll some more.
I said it's pantheism. They had a pantheon. They worship a pantheon.
They had multiple gods, bro.
Yeah, like a pantheon of deities, like 3,000.
Right, just like in voodoo. It's a root to that and voodoo.
My woman is cold.
Yeah, that's where it comes from.
So all this,
the same.
You can't really I say there's life both in the sperm and the egg.
You can't synchronize Christianity.
No,
something ancient.
You can't say
that. Hold on.
Eggs don't have no life.
You said I can't synchronize Christianity.
Right.
Now I'm gonna get on.
Hold on. What about Christianity? Noise, bro. I hate it. Did you hear me talk about today?
No, you're saying, you said you're an Israelite, bro.
Y'all right.
He got shit to do with Christianity.
Christianity shit today. He didn't.
They ain't got nothing to do with
Christianity. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I don't really know that much about Israelites, bro.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing to do with Christianity.
I'm bad, bro. No
now you can sing Christianity with white Kemeticism, which is nothing. What came from white Kemetics, or ancient Egyptians. That's why
the Greeks moved into Egypt. They try to copy the whole style, basically. They wore
that's white Kemeticism.
That's what I call it. They started creating obelisks.
Yeah,
they started trying to copy the mat, like one of the death masks after burial and stuff.
Yeah, that's not us, bro. We didn't do that in Israel.
They did the same shit.
We didn't wear no death masks. You created that. We didn't worship death, bro. They worship death. For them, death was the beginning of life.
Was you there?
The Torah is the beginning of life for us. What's up, bro?
Was you there?
Was I where?
Was you back in those times where you saying they didn't wear death masks or nothing? Nigga, don't do that.
Show me one Israelite that was buried in the death mask.
No Israelite was buried until they had bones.
This nigga said they weren't buried until they had bones. Nigga, that's a verse, you idiot.
Y'all letting all these birds of prey pick at y'all guys. Like, what if my grandmother was out there right now and she was dead? And I said,
man, don't do that.
I'm gonna let the birds just pick her skin off.
Disrespect your ancestors like that, bro. Don't put her out there.
Like, stop.
Don't put her out there.
We know how the Israelites buried their dead. And
don't put her out there,
Talmud. You can go into Talmud and see the same shit.
Actually, we can go in the book of Bereshit, or you like to call Genesis, and we can show you how
Joseph never buried nobody, bro.
I said we can show you how Joseph was buried.
They ain't buried that nigga either.
Oh, okay. All right.
They kept that nigga in a box.
So
if you look at Jewish tradition right now,
anyway, bro,
they keep their dead in the box, bro.
So anyway, bro, they don't. So anyway, bro, like, anyway, bro, like, let's go through it, bro. I'm gonna show you some facts, bro. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff, bro. While I'm going through here, bro.
Y'all run my nigga though. Don't get it twisted.
All right. See right here? This is the white man that came up with that German Yiddish shit. We don't speak that shit that them Jews over there, them Israelis speak. That's not our tongue.
So why you say So why you say God? I done heard you say God.
First of all, if you want me to if you want me to get into it,
say God then.
Hold on, bro. You asked me a question. First of all, if I get in the term God, first of all, it's a misnomer. It's simply what we use today for the highest deity.
Don't
or
use
like,
no German term.
Or like the king. That's not what it says.
The German
or
term
like
for
with the
God?
king. No, first of all, God, hold on, bro. Let me help you.
That's an English word, bro.
Hold on. When you say God,
it's not an English word though.
Man,
God
bro.
is not an English word, Shepherd. I mean,
bro,
whatever
chill out for a second, bro. I'm going to tell you where
it's a German word.
Bro, if you shut up, I will tell you where it came from.
Yeah, bro, I'm shutting up. I'm just trying to correct this nigga.
You can't correct me. How you gonna correct him and you wrong?
Nah, he's telling me. English and German, it's the same shit, bro.
If you use the word, if the word God itself, right, it comes from the word good, or what we get the word good from. Good.
Right. And what happened was they threw another O in there because a nigga like me roll around with O's. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, fuck it, man.
When you fold it in half, the nigga just falls to the spot.
Me too.
So the word, so the word God is the same. It's the same connection when we talk about good. It's the same connection.
Yara, you gotta admit that God is a German word, bro.
Bro, shut up, idiot.
Nigga, God is not a German word.
Bro, that means nothing. That's just our
means
word.
A lot, though, bro.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Dude.
It doesn't.
So you accepting God?
Man, this dude will shut up for nothing.
Okay,
I'm going to tell you what the word is really, where the word really and truly connected from and derived from. It derived from the word. It derived from the word Gad, G-A-D.
No, it did not. You're lying, and
watch this.
You're making up shit.
Watch this. I love prove you idiots wrong on the day to beat up idiots.
No, you making up shit on that, bro.
Watch this. I'm gonna show y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
Kofi, I don't think you want that smoke, Kofi. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna show you.
You better sit your little ass back.
I'm gonna show you.
And
y'all
having a dialogue, nigga.
I'm gonna show you.
You better stop.
I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something.
For me.
And this is I'm gonna show you something, bro. I'm gonna show you something.
I know when I look up the word God and I ask where it comes from, it says it's a German word.
I'm going to show you something. Right?
Okay, show me something.
He's showing shit.
I'm gonna show you something.
He not. I know.
I'm gonna show you something.
I'll let him do it.
All right. You see what the word Gad means? You see that? Y'all see my screen?
No, look up the word God.
No, be quiet, bro.
Gad for?
Because I just told you why. Do you know what the word Gad is?
No.
Can you see my screen?
Gad don't got nothing to do with God, bro.
Watch what I'm telling you, idiot. Do you see this term right here?
No, I know Israelite.
Do you see what this term means right here?
Yes.
It says Gad, right? In Hebrew origin, Gad, Hebrew origin.
That's Israelite bullshit. That's what that means.
Watch this, bro. The meaning of Gad is fortune, luck, biblical one of Jacob's 12 sons and founder of the 12 tribes of Israel.
Nigga,
now watch
to me a Jacob.
Now watch this. Now watch this. I'm gonna show you how stupid you live your life.
No, how stupid you live your life because
I'm
you
gonna
tell
show
me
you
a
how
fairy
stupid
tale
you live your life,
at the end of the day, and I'm telling you real reality.
I'm going to show you how stupid.
Prove to me a Jacob.
I'm gonna show you how stupid you live your life.
Right? Prove to me a Jacob right now, nigga. That's what you need to do. If I have to listen to your goddamn Sequilla, whatever the fuck it is called, nigga, at the end of the day, nigga, you talking about Jacob, you gotta prove a Jacob first.
Watch this, bro.
All right.
So the word good, right? To be desired or approved of, a good quality, having the qualities to be a particular role. Schools are good, fine, quality, superior, goodness, righteousness, virtue, benefit, advantage, profit, gain, interest, welfare, well-being. I can go on and on. Enjoyment, satisfaction, available.
Where did it ever say Jacob?
Watch this. What are you talking about, Jacob, Jack?
I don't see no African word in that list.
Justice, righteousness, purity.
Ain't no African word in that list, but they don't even say Jacob. Like,
I'm gonna show you.
Now, you equated Jacob to this shit.
We're gonna look up the word God, right?
You gotta dry it out.
Now we gonna look at the word God. I'm trying to teach y'all niggas. Y'all don't know nothing. You see that? What does that say right there?
Nah, hold on. I'll show you right now. Type in God and type in.
Hey, I just typed it in, dummy. What does it say?
That's a German word, bro. Like at the end of the day,
I just asked y'all a question.
He done. That's a German word.
I'm asking you a question. Can you see my screen right now?
You can just pull up anything you want to. You're done.
I just typed in
the
God.
word God. Maybe
now, what does it say right here? Does anybody see my screen?
L. Maybe you should say God.
No, brother.
It says Gad. It says Gad.
What does it say?
Gad.
It says Gad.
Okay.
So make it a quote unquote O.
So the nigga that say, hold on, the nigga that be on
and I'm
Rob
gonna tell you why it's pronounced that way.
Hold on. The nigga that be on Rob channel that say we all Danite. Is he right?
Most of y'all are. So
we all Danite.
Yeah, most of us.
Look real quick. Look. Just real quick. Listen.
It don't say nothing.
You see it?
It don't say nothing.
That's the origin of the word. He was right. It's a German word.
Going to my chick.
It's not. Listen. That the translation, how it's pronounced and how we use God, bro. That's the translation that it came. That's not the original etymology of the word. The original etymology of the word means Gad. I just showed it to you on the screen.
What does that have to do with Africa, bro?
What are you talking about Africa for, jackass?
Because Africa is the origin, bro.
Africa is not the origin of the word.
Where's the origin?
It's a Hebrew word.
Voodoo.
No, nigga, where's the origin of life, bro?
This nigga said voodoo. Oh my God.
We all practice voodoo in our own little way.
When you listen to music,
the term God,
or eat
in German,
or certain types of food.
The term God in German only means good fortune, bro. That's all it means.
Listen,
the same as the older Hebrew word Gad means good fortune. And that's why when you look up the correct pronunciation of G-O-D, it's spelled Gad.
So how's God good fortune, bro? How's a God good fortune?
Should I?
Hey, Shinar.
Answer that question.
Let me ask you a question. Shinar, name all these gods.
What do you mean?
Man, you don't know.
The Most High, he wars those.
Name them all, bro.
Who keep the commandments.
If you know voodoo for real, you can name every god on this wall.
Christ says there's no man good but one. That's God.
Crazy, bro.
Facts.
Nah, bro.
You way over your head, bro.
No, I'm not, bro. Like, look, you gotta get more serious. You gotta get more serious, bro. You gotta get more serious, Shinar. Look, bro, I ain't trying to even come at you.
Look it, right? If you listen to rap music, any sort of
don't talk to us about no rap music.
R&B. God says he's a man of war.
Listen, blues. Listen. Blues is rooted in voodoo, bro. You didn't even know that.
You said what?
Blues was turned into R&B.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Why did you say?
He right.
No, why did you say?
Hold on. Even the beats of hip hop.
No, why did you say somebody did?
Those were used to invoke spirits, bro.
No, wait a minute. Why did you say somebody did?
Listen. You know how you bob your head when you listen to rap music, right?
Why did you say somebody
dance to the beat? They dance to the beat in parts of West Africa, bro, to invoke spirits.
Nigga, they dance to a beat everywhere.
So the music,
they invoke it the same thing, same concept. They invoke it,
and that shit is worldwide, bro. It's worldwide. All music, that is worldwide. It stems from Africa, bro.
People dance to a beat every single genre.
And you know what? That stems from voodoo. You didn't even know that.
That is not.
Did you hear what I said though about the word Gad? And then Gad means truth too. You know what I mean? In the scriptures. And the Most High said he
is true. That's where it comes from, bro. I keep telling them, they don't know what they're talking about.
Even all the songs that you like, all the traditional West African songs that you probably may hear, if you go on Google and shit, right? those songs were created because of voodoo. It was not just to listen to, to actually have some, it was to speak to, and it was to communicate with the spirits, or to speak to your ancestors, or for some sort of like ritual or something like that. Music in general is rooted in, is really spiritual. It's not really for, you can say it's for entertainment, but it's really spiritual. So that's why when when you listen to certain music, a certain everybody has a favorite song, right? Probably bump it, you keep playing it over and over again, right?
Yeah, my favorite song is gonna be to get Shenard's ass.
That right there is spiritual. Some songs can inspire you. Some songs can like make you do crazy shit, or just make you, what I'm saying, want to get amped. You feeling yourself too much. You get too much pride.
But Shanard, what you're saying really is
about voodoo in relation to music. It's really deep though. It's really,
but you said that stem. You said that all comes from voodoo though.
Shanard, I'm gonna tell you about voodoo and music.
Bruh,
it's the power of the tongue, bro.
Come from no voodoo, man.
It's the power of the tongue, bro.
Tell him again, Kofi, man.
Blues,
which is power of the tongue, bro.
Blues, which is like the foundation of rock and roll, hip hop, R&B, other genres that grew out of that, and across different tectonic plates.
So are you saying all nations practice voodoo?
It's rooted in
all nations did at one time.
Man, dude, hey man, you can't just take the word voodoo and then try to subscribe that to everything.
Can we agree right now? Hip hop is popular across the world. Can we agree with that?
No, it's not.
Okay, you say pop music.
So why
it's not.
Hold on.
Shits are popular all the world, bro.
Hold on, if it's not.
Every single American genre.
Hold on, bro.
Black America is popular.
I think the world knows.
So why did Tupac?
That's voodoo. That's voodoo right there. That's the power of voodoo. You even know
it's not, bro.
No, bro. It's the power of the tongue.
It's the power of voodoo.
It's not, bro. You keep talking about power.
Why would it be popular across the world, bro? Why would it spread so fast across the world like that? Why is it so?
Yeah, it is.
Music is spiritual, bro. It's not even about lyrics or certain beats. Those beats are
shit into existence.
Do you think hip hop would be known around the world as it is if we didn't have television and radio?
Even your guy said "Let there be," bro. When he said "Let there be,"
hold on, I got something to say to Shanard, bro. Hey, Shanard. Why do you say everything you say lines up with the biblical text? That's my question to you. Because when you bringing out certain morals that you quote unquote say that stems from voodoo, you start bringing out like morals that's in the Bible, and you start saying stuff that got stuff to do with the Bible. Like right now, when you're saying that music is spiritual, we know that. Well, hold on, hey,
your culture stole from earlier cultures, bro.
And you know what I mean? It's written. It is written, bro.
Nigga, even if it's written, nigga, at the end of the day, y'all stole from.
One at a time, bro. What? What questions you asking me, bro?
I'm tripping on this dude saying that all cultures practice voodoo.
I said let me put it like this: they don't practice it, but it's there, but they don't know it's there.
Then they practice it.
Even the
hold on, Shanard. Can you take voodoo back to the ancient Egyptian culture?
Of course, I can explain that.
I'm not even asking you to explain it. So if you can do that, then
there's multiple gods in ancient Egyptian religion.
Yeah, stop it.
Religion,
bro.
Right? There's multiple gods, right?
Stop it.
Just like in what you see today, in whether it's voodoo in Africa, voodoo in America, voodoo in Haiti, they recognize that it's a polytheistic religion, right? Everybody can see that. And that's still
what I'm saying though.
You want to know where Christianity? You want to know where Christianity came from?
Shanard.
You know where Christianity came from?
No, we know what you're gonna say. We know what you're gonna say.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
I didn't say that.
Nigga, you don't. Hold on. Even if you did say that, Shanard, you gotta argue these niggas' point. Nigga, we can take voodoo back 3,000 years, nigga.
No, but look at when we said when he was asked.
Don't tell me
like,
when you said
what kind of music you listen to, bro?
And stuff. No, when he was asked when you set up
I'm about
shrines
to cook him right now.
he said that's no. Look at he said that this brother right here said no. That ain't voodoo. That's witchcraft. You be like, wait, hold on.
No, he said
the biblical text.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on. That's the same thing.
Hold on. What kind of music you listen to, bro? What kind of music?
I listen to Israelite music.
What else? What genres? Genre. Name
one. Niggas listen to hip hop, bro.
Hip hop.
All right.
It's called.
You do, right? Yeah, this whole time you
that ain't Israelite music, nigga.
They call it hip hop, man. It's just people rapping on beats. It's not hip hop.
Right. That beat.
Nigga, but I still listen to your music. Listen. You got niggas fucking bitches, dogging bitches.
I hate when people just talk for no reason, bro.
The music.
Listen, those beats are polyrhythmic beats, just like the theistic gods in voodoo. Those are polyrhythmic beats that actually, when you listen to it, sometimes you may bob your head to the side or up and down. You know what I'm saying? You're feeling the beat. That's voodoo. You didn't even know that.
Nigga, we all know the drum.
If you all you're doing is agreeing to what you know. It's not voodoo.
If you were to
simple terms. Listen, you can't just say everything is voodoo. That's all you say. You try to say everything is voodoo. That's what you're doing.
You're not letting me talk.
I mean, it really is, though, out my lot.
If you listen to some traditional, just music music in Africa is different, bro. I'm telling you, it's based off of the origin of it is based off of really communicating.
Where do you learn about voodoo from?
So the beat, people would dance to the rhythm of the beat. That's why we got rhythm. You can say we're born with that. You dance to the beat. You have to match the beat. So the spirits will actually dance to the beat. It's sort of like a call and response type of thing. So you make someone is tapping on drums or banging some sticks together, or a coconut filled with rice. They're shaking the coconut filled with rice to make that beat, and people are synchronized with the beat. Let me go on, man. No, it's some deep shit, bro. Listen,
hey, Shinar, man.
This whole time, and listen, this whole time you didn't even know that voodoo was right there in your headphones.
Man, ain't no voodoo right there, man.
You didn't know that though.
Man,
you got more to learn, bro. You got way more to learn.
You weird, bro. Talking about voodoo.
Shinar, you know why they can't catch what you saying when you say voodoo is in this and voodoo is in that? Because you're not breaking it. You're not breaking it down to the simplest
I know. It's the
you're
word,
not saying it's like basically a spiritual atom. It's the unseen. So when you talk about rhythm, that's something that can't be seen. Like, oh, I can't look at Shinar and just tell he got rhythm until Shinar start dancing or Shinar start walking. You have to be moving. So it's dealing with the unseen still. So when you saying it's voodoo, you saying that's something that's, expressed as a result of the unseen. So when you're not saying it's a spiritual atom, they just like, they can't connect the dot on that. They like, what the fuck? You just saying voodoo everything. No different than somebody just saying Jesus is everything.
Man, that's still bullshit, man. This nigga talking about voodoo is everything, man. Voodoo is everything, bro.
It is, y'all right. It's a spiritual atom.
Man, voodoo is not. It is not, bro. Like voodoo is voodoo. What is voodoo? It's a specific religion. It's a specific teaching, bro.
It's always been there. You just never seen it.
It ain't never always been there, bro. You a liar.
Y'all niggas don't know nothing about voodoo, though, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Watch this.
Anytime you mention an initiate, you're doing
the Israelite. Hold on. Did the Israelite worship animals?
The difference between witchcraft and voodoo, bro. Witchcraft is not voodoo, bro.
Yeah, it's a difference.
Witchcraft is voodoo,
bro. Like
I'm glad.
No, it's not.
I'm glad you said that. Now we know how.
Hold on, what y'all call it witchcraft? First of all,
you all said that shit.
What y'all calling witchcraft?
Not calling nothing black.
It's voodoo.
Fucking witchcraft.
It's voodoo.
I'm saying, what's witchcraft?
Israelite serious,
y'all. What's witchcraft to you, y'all?
This nigga talking.
Damn.
Nah, nigga, you're not calling nothing black and black owned and black made witchcraft, nigga. You're not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Nigga, when you go out on the first date and you buy a brought a refrigerator the next day, nigga, that's voodoo, nigga.
Guess what? I'm in love right then.
That's the shit you do,
and,
nigga.
And
that's voodoo,
nigga. Do it. I can't. That ain't voodoo, nigga.
That is voodoo, nigga. It's something dealing with the unseen.
But listen, with the unseen, what I'm gonna say, my girl might need a refrigerator. My girl might need a refrigerator.
How she your girl from the first date, nigga?
Right.
And you buy her refrigerators.
That's my girl, nigga. That's my girl.
You buy her refrigerators.
You buy her refrigerators.
And guess where I'm at right now with my girl. My girl just left out of here.
He buy her nigga buy refrigerators.
That's his girl. So
you know what? I've been knowing her since she was 12.
Hey, read this, you flat-faced punk. You call me out of my name again, see what happens.
I didn't call you out your name.
No, I'm talking to the clown next to you.
Yeah, that's what it is. It is a religion of the West African origin. For sure.
Practice what? In Haiti.
And religion means to practice.
Based on what? Right. Animism. What is that?
Animism.
No. What's
animism?
What is that?
You know what animism is?
Man,
it's when you believe that everything.
You gonna click it right now.
No, nigga, I can tell you right now because that's what I practice, nigga.
The belief in the existence of individual spirits that inhabit natural objects and phenomena.
Facts.
Spirits of beings that are inseparable or separate from bodies. The hypothesis holding that an immaterial force animates the universe.
Yeah.
In other words, a fucking voodoo dog.
You don't agree with that?
No.
No.
I don't disagree with that. Go on, he just trying to spin your mind real quick by just
because it's gonna say man.
Shut up.
Now watch this.
Shut up. Hey, go on. Do you believe a tree got a spirit? Can you learn from a tree, bro?
Yeah, the tree definitely got a spirit.
So these niggas is off.
Now watch this. The art or practice of using charms, spells, or rituals to attempt to produce supernatural effects.
Yeah, I can learn from a tree.
Events in nature, the
right
charms,
now.
spells, and rituals to use. The exercise of sleight of, watch this. The exercise of sleight of hand.
You don't even know how powerful music is, bro.
But nigga, I'm a musician. Nigga, I've been playing the piano since I was 12 years old.
Israelite, bro. You cannot talk to him like that.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna need a few chords up out of you though.
Well, I got C major chords, G major chords, E flat, F flat, key.
No, don't play with me. You ain't gotta go.
Talk about what you know.
So hold on, y'all. What is E flat? What is E flat? How many black women do you know is sing E flat? That's crickets.
That's a bass. That's a key for most people that sing bass.
How many black women do you know sing E flat?
Not many.
Shit, the last one I knew that could do that shit was what's my girl that sang Misunderstood?
Nina Simone. No.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah. Nina Simone.
Yeah. Why you asking me questions?
Hey, we gotta bring back the Black History games.
I ain't asking a bullshit question, bro. You only name one person.
That's all I need to name. I ain't even have to name nobody. Most women don't sing that low on the scale.
You gotta name the majority.
Hold on, you want to see
one though?
Look at real quick. You want to see how music developed in America?
We don't sing E flat. You might got a special girl that can
all
do
the
it.
musical genres you see in America started.
You get what I'm saying, though, bro?
Man,
that's what I'm saying.
Hey, dude, we know that black people from West Africa started the damn hip hop, man, and all that shit. We know that, bro. That's all you're saying. No, that's what you're saying.
Hey,
music in America, music in America started with voodoo, started with ceremonies and dances around a pit of fire.
That's the black church, bro. Like the black church started
even the black church. Listen, even the black church. Exactly, they mixed it. Exactly. I'm glad you said that.
No, the black church didn't mix no voodoo with
yes, they did.
Yes, the fuck they did, y'all. You better sit back on
this. He's lying. He's talking about
he's talking about Santa.
No, we're not talking about nigga. So you telling me? Hold on.
Stop lying, bro.
Man, tell him y'all. That's right. Man, hey, y'all exposed.
But I'm gonna tell you,
you're lying, bro.
We got this book. We know what they said. We'll follow the book as long as we ain't getting whooped.
Why are we even giving you the floor?
Our religions that we had in
Africa. He thought he was slick.
Right. I think I was slick.
You don't do that here, bro.
Don't you know? Hey, let me hit you with a little bit.
So we didn't follow the book.
Let me hit you with a little bit of wake up juice, Kofi.
I'm finna hit him with the.
Hey, don't you know that those people was breaking the commandments? That's why they even went to slavery.
I don't even listen, bro. Like at the end of the day, I know when I talk to you. No, you my bro, you my brother. But I know at the end of the day, I can't say nothing to you because you don't just give your doctrine, bro.
Yeah, did I just give you a doctrine, or
but you're not gonna
did
love
I just make
us
sense
enough? Well, hold on, you're not gonna love us enough as your people to give up your doctrine sometimes. Just say, nigga, you know what?
Watch this.
Watch this.
Watch this. Let me show you something.
I said you're right. You're right. They was doing that voodoo shit.
Right.
But that don't make that shit right, bro.
Right.
That don't
Let me
mean
show you
that
something about voodoo.
How do voodoo make you bad, bro?
Leviticus 19:31. Do not turn to mediums or necromancers.
When
do
was
not seek them out. So make yourselves unclean by them. I am the Lord your God.
Written? When was Leviticus written?
Before your ancestors were born.
AD?
So when you come into the land that the Lord your God is giving you, you shall not learn to follow the abominable practice of those nations. There shall not be found among you anyone who burns his son or his daughters as an offering. For those of you like Blue who say we would sacrifice our own.
So the Israelites wouldn't burn their
anyone,
kids.
No, you liar. Anyone who
practices divination, burn their firstborn.
Anyone who practices divination or tells fortunes or interprets omens or sorcerers.
I know you to death, but you don't study,
or
bro.
Medium,
the Israelites were burning their kids.
One who inquires of the dead. For whoever does these things is an abomination to Yahweh, and because of these abominations, the Lord God is driving them out before you.
And that's why I said all
that voodoo shit you practice. That ain't what we do, nigga.
Are you saying voodoo shit, bro? That's disrespectful.
Voodoo shit.
How can Yahweh say anything is an abomination when he told his chosen people to go into a land and kill women, men, children, and everybody?
You never told
me. Hold on. No, hold on. Let me tell you this. Let me hit you with some more. Hey, let me hit you with some more common sense that everybody knows in the Bible. Everybody knows that Abraham was the one that went into that land. And the Most High promised Abraham that land. And those people of that land already knew. Hold on. Those people of that land already knew
it was
Abraham.
Hold on. And then they always went to their land.
Hey, when the children of Israel went to Egypt, they came from the land of Canaan. They was going back to their land.
Indigenous people don't have a right to their land. That's what you telling me?
You telling me the land because of the famine.
Okay.
And they stayed in Egypt for hundreds of years.
Not if the landlord kick them out.
Hey, hold on. So what about these people over here in East India where you can't even show up on the shore? They'll kill your ass.
I just told you about those people that you was talking about. You talking about they came and stole land. No, they was going back to the land that they already had. No, it was all that.
Hey, somebody started their land. They left the necromancy. Who started shit, dude?
Necromancy.
Yara. Shit.
Yo, Yara, you ever ate jambalaya or dirty rice?
No, Yara ain't eat none of that, nigga. He don't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster.
Yeah, gumbo.
He follow raw rack shit.
You need to stop regurgitating that damn doc.
You know, you wanna know gumbo is? Yo, bro, hold on. Gumbo is
come on, you need to stop regurgitating your doctor kid. Cause your uncle fucking you up, bro.
So shut up, bro. Gumbo is juju soup, bro. It's like compared to like a goosey soup or ogbono soup. Gumbo is voodoo soup. Just like with you can say jambalaya is rooted from jollof rice. Same thing. Dirty rice, the same thing. Or if you eat rice in general,
what is the ingredients of jumbo? Bro. Hey, what's the ingredients in gumbo? Yeah, gumbo.
It's a lot of ingredients.
It's seafood.
You name it. Wait, hold on. Let him be quiet.
I know where you going to seafood. Just tell him to get seafood.
Hey man, just be quiet. Let me.
I'm saying gumbo is really rooted in voodoo soup.
Hey, is there any crab and lobster up in gumbo? Yes or no?
So what?
Is there crab or lobster in gumbo?
Yeah, you can put that in there. Gumbo is a base.
Is that in there? Yes or no?
You're supposed to eat with fufu, really, but
it's in there. Malad.
Okay, so if it's in there, hold on.
Book. That's your book.
Hold on, no, I'm telling you, voodoo was breaking commandments just off of what you just said about the gumbo shit. It just sliced you in half.
But
them people right there was breaking the commandments, man. That's not the way to go. Right. Them people teach you to break the commandments, even down to the dietary laws, man.
All right.
Stop playing.
All right. Hey, look. All right. You got it. You won. At the end of the day, if you believe in that dumb shit, bro.
Oh, sorry. Shut up, Kofi. You're an idiot.
Damn.
Who is that?
What the fuck? So you said my shit's dumb, bro?
Yeah, it is. I said it.
Yeah, well, it is a form of, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're not really being smart by doing certain things, man.
Y'all niggas not looking to your
hold on. One of those things that, you know what I mean, that is not smart is to be eating the rope.
Shenard is right.
Sea. That's not smart. That's just right. That
Shenard is right, bro.
Right.
Yeah, he is.
Ain't right. That nigga wrong.
I heard y'all niggas yesterday trying to tell Shenard about Nigerian culture when this nigga was raised by Nigerians.
I don't give a fuck if he was raised by wolves. He still knows what he's talking about.
Y'all read shit, but not experience the culture for real. This nigga experienced the culture for real.
What are you doing? We're talking against the culture. What are you talking about? We know about
culture is already there.
That's why we're speaking against it. We like, hold on, man. Y'all are breaking the commandments. We are God's chosen people. We
that wasn't even my point, bro.
That's my
point.
Nigga
started talking about
this nigga brought the Bible.
Everything is voodoo, man. That nigga's a warlock, dog.
Blues is rooted in hoodoo, bro.
That nigga's a warlock. I don't care what you say. You a goddamn warlock. Bro.
In the South, but that's how strong voodoo is.
No, nigga, you a goddamn warlock, nigga. Voodoo
lives through the music, bro.
The niggas is nasty. Y'all eat raw meat. Y'all suck on the blood of blue chicken.
The Amorites did the same shit.
Y'all do all that nasty shit.
Thy father was Amorites.
And I showed that to your boy. And I showed that to your boy.
So if you don't say that, then you didn't say that about yourself.
So you got killed on that, nigga. I proved it. Nigga, we ain't on Amorites.
Hold on, you're right. You said you played music, right?
Yes.
That's voodoo living in. What kind of music you play, bro?
I play the piano.
All right, that's voodoo right there.
This nigga said it's voodoo.
Nah, nigga, that ain't no voodoo.
Hey, how do you say it's voodoo?
No. That's a Europe. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, look and check this out. Hey,
it depends how he plays the piano, though. If he plays it like a European, he's a coon.
This nigga say I play it like a European, and I'm a coon. How do you play the piano?
I said if you play it like a European, you're a coon.
How do you play a piano like a European?
You gotta put rhythm to it, bro. If you African.
You mean if I play it like Amadeus?
Amadeus was not no rhythm, nigga. Stop it.
He was black.
Listen to the real Amadeus. Don't listen to the hip hop.
He was black. Amadeus was black.
He was not black, bro.
Do you want to put a refrigerator on it? You idiot!
I'll put more than a refrigerator on that,
so I can drop it on your face.
I'll put more than a refrigerator on that one, bro.
Don't lose your money.
I'll put a refrigerator
and
watch this.
Don't lose your money, bro.
I will.
I'll take you to the scripture, man.
I don't have nothing to lose, bro.
But David played away them evil spirits off of Saul.
So watch what? You said that.
I said that.
Oh, I said watch this, but yeah.
Nigga said everything.
I got a question for you. What, you know what I mean? Do you believe in a higher power? A God? Do you believe in a God, brother? Do you believe in any God?
Voodoo.
Is that a God?
Yo, it's several gods.
But hold on, man. I'm not talking to you, man. I'm trying to talking to this brother right here.
Nigga, you got several gods too.
Hey, man, watch out. Let me just talk to this guy.
He don't even know,
bro. Council of gods.
He don't even know, man, bro. Go swap the beer bottle.
All right. Fuck it. I'm just gonna stay out of it. Fuck it.
Shenard, you believe in it?
You listen to what kind of music, bro?
Huh?
What kind of music you listen to?
I already told you the answer to that, man. Why aren't you listening?
That's all I gotta know. You don't even know voodoo has been a part of you since the second you started listening to whatever you listen to, bro.
Hey, man.
You didn't even know that.
It's weird, dog.
You live through the music, you didn't even know that.
Man, what you trying to debate? Man, what's up?
You can't debate that. It's just there.
I don't care, man. What are you trying to debate?
It's just there. It's been there. It's always gonna be there.
What do you want to debate? Because you don't say anything.
You guys deflecting right now?
Man, what do you want to debate? All you said was, hey, man, you know, the listen you listen to, I mean, the music that you listen to is voodoo.
You gotta do more research, bro. Or
man, come on, man.
I would say go to Africa, bro.
What does that got to do with the God that you believe?
Bro,
do you believe in a God, brother?
It's a beautiful place.
Yes or no? It's just a yes or no.
Everybody ain't gotta believe in what you fucking believe in.
And I'm just asking him so I can see where his mind is at.
Listen, bro, like you'll be out on the street
using an English word for God, bro.
Hey, man, do you believe in a Allah Ayam, an Elohim?
No.
Using the English word.
Now what?
That's not English. That was not English. Spoke two different
Germanic
verses of Hebrew.
Get out of here, bro.
Or Gabare.
You did, bro. What do you believe in? Voodoo. You even know, but you don't know that you do.
Yeah, because he follow a lot of the customs.
He's indoctrinated right now.
What am I indoctrinated with?
The Hebrews are like customs. But nigga, anytime you follow your
man, no, you can tell me I'm indoctrinated. I don't give a damn what you want to call me.
Anytime you follow your intuition, nigga, you doing
laws,
voodoo.
Statutes, and commandments. I don't care about what nobody says.
Yeah, but when you follow that goddamn intuition, nigga, I know you're doing voodoo.
What intuition? All I'm doing is
you don't have intuition, nigga.
Keeping and teaching.
You don't have intuition.
Hey, look it. All I'm doing is keeping and teaching the Most High's commandments.
Do you have intuition or no? Can you sniff some shit out real quick? Can you do that?
Yeah,
so you let everything go. You let everything go and you just say, you know what? I ain't gonna follow my gut feeling on this shit. I'm just gonna let everything go. Do you follow intuition or not?
Hey, dude, I don't care about the heart, man.
The intuition don't come from the heart; it comes from your stomach, you dumbass. And your stomach got a lot to do more than what your heart do, nigga. You better follow your gut feeling, nigga, in life. Do an older nigga need to tell you this?
Nigga, I ain't never heard I ain't never had no gut feeling.
Oh my God, I'm done. I'm done.
The only time I had a gut feeling was when I have to go.
So you ain't never been at a party and some niggas didn't like you. You need to say, I need to get the fuck out of here. You never said that?
I said, man, hey, the only time
you never had a woman that you thought was doing
when I had to go boo-boo
dirty on you.
That means,
come on,
hey, I
bro.
have to
like,
get that shit away from me.
Bro.
No, that means anytime you got a gut
feeling, but you tripping, bro.
That shit.
Nigga, you still practice voodoo
that's boo-boo.
In a certain way.
You need to get that away from
me. In a certain way.
Yo, I mean, Akmallah, you gotta chill out. You gotta chill out. You were for talking about me, bro. Nigga.
My bad, go by, man.
Like, you own to something.
Man, this
you
nigga is tripping, bro.
But they gonna miss your point.
He don't even have a point, though, Goldmine.
No, no, what I'm saying
do you follow your intuition?
I do. I definitely trust my gut.
Do you follow your... I mean,
I definitely trust my gut. I feel like a lot of people's spirit is still resting in their gut. They ain't rose up to 33 vertebrae like Christ and shit either.
I get it. And I know what you're saying. But this nigga right here is telling me he never went with his gut ever. Like, nigga.
No, that sounds like Val. Gut and
he said the only time he went with his gut is when he had to go to the bathroom.
I mean, because you know what gut leads to.
That's sad, That's sad.
Hey, look at though. Gut leads to the bowel. No, I'm cool off that.
No.
You understand that spiritual.
All the way kindergarten on us.
Do you not know that in your bowels rests your soul?
No, hold on. No. In the bosom. In the bosom is the soul.
In the bosom. What you think
everybody rests in Abraham's bosom.
Yo, go to YouTube real quick.
Let's go down to the. No, see, resting in Abraham's bosom would require you to be a part of Abraham's circle. So that's exactly. You don't just come in this motherfucking Abraham bosom,
Okay, wait. What was Abraham promised? If you're part of Abraham was promised an everlasting kingdom.
Okay, so that means you don't just start off there. That means you rise up to that shit. You just
but go on, you letting him get away.
No, but I'm telling you that the bowel, the stomach leads to the bowel. It don't lead to the heart. It leads to the bowel.
Dude, hold on. Yes,
type in what?
You get Harvard, don't you?
Shut up.
Man, nobody got to shut up for your dumb ass. You better learn how to talk to people.
I'm about to school y'all real quick. Type in
nah, fuck you. And fuck what you talking about. Nah, fuck that, y'all.
Z-A-N-G.
Hold on, bro. This nigga think I'm playing. He gonna keep talking. Nah, you can't hear him, y'all, right? We don't hear you. We don't hear yo dumb.
Shut up, bro.
Nah, you shut up.
Z-A-N-G-B-E-T-O.
What is that?
Crazy shit.
That's some more dumb shit that he gonna bring to the table.
For the rest of the time that I'm in this league, that means 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I don't give a fuck what the debate is. There will never be another pre-debate show, nigga. I'm coming to fuck that shit up, nigga. You mean to tell me I don't have a pre-debate show going because you niggas so busy thumping your fucking Bibles?
Oh, no, you wasn't here.
You niggas ain't sitting here talking about how you all fell short this season, nigga. And finna watch me shine.
Can we get on the pre-debate
show? Hey, Squad, start the pre-debate show.
Get it cracking, Squad. Get it cracking.
I'm talking shit, but I ain't coming no pre-debate show, nigga.
You better get this shit cracking right now.
Get your pre-debate show, bro. No,
you better get this shit cracking right now.
Nigga came and check the niggas about that pre-debate show.
Nah, A9 ain't here, bro. We ain't no pre-debate show.
Well, A9 late then.
Ain't no
Hey,
but Taz in the house though.
I'll start that pre-debate show, bro, in 10 minutes.
See, that's a spirit right there. That's a spirit. There's no one under that.
Man,
that's a lie.
I need to get my call.
Ain't no goddamn
keep
lie.
On talking this dumb shit. Not a lie.
I've seen this 1,000 times.
It's a spirit, bro.
Bro, it ain't no damn spirit. That's a person under there.
Under there, bro.
Clean as hell.
Hey, man, hey, what they do is they trick you. What it is somebody's hanging on the top of that thing. They're squeezed up there. Hey, look, soon as they set it down, they jump down and start twirling that motherfucker.
I'm a lot. Did you like wear medallions?
Type in Kumpo. K-U-M-P-O. Type in K-U-M-P-O.
Hey, why you seeing footprints? Hey, why do you see footprints every time that motherfucker moves?
I don't know.
Why
we see footprints?
Is it like medallions, bro?
This nigga said the spirit, but you can see the damn person in the damn suit when he's spinning sometimes.
Oh, that's my channel right there.
The internet is trash, bro.
This is my channel right here, dude.
No, go back. Get out of that.
Shout out to the ancestors. Nah, man, don't be telling him to get out of that.
Real quick. Nah, that's some white person make that video. They try to
No, they didn't. This ain't a white people channel.
No, it's not an accurate video. Go back.
Oh yeah, I got that channel. Yeah, I got that.
That's what I'm gonna say. This ain't no white people channel. You
got that channel.
No. Go down. Because some people don't. They have like their own agenda against it. But go down.
Just say people have.
No, he was fast forward the video.
Play that. You see the one in the village? Play that. The one in the village. Scroll up. That one. Yeah, that one. No. The one that. And that's trash, bro.
Nigga, you just play that shit if it ain't legal.
The one that says it appears in the village.
No, don't play that shit if it ain't legal.
So you telling me they don't got the technology to make these things?
I clicked that one.
Right there, yeah.
Bro,
full screen it.
It's a grown man and another one. Nigga,
full screen it. All right. Play the audio. Listen to it. Play the audio.
I don't know if I can play the audio, bro. I don't want the man to get a strike.
Yeah, don't do all that.
No, it's Africa. You ain't gonna get a strike. This is voodoo, bro.
Nigga, how you know?
You ain't gonna get no strike. This voodoo.
Voodoo's gonna protect you. You gotta play the music, bro. The music is important, bro. The music
Wait a minute, dog.
important.
Wait a minute.
Man,
These niggas just say we ain't gonna get no strike because we under the protection of voodoo.
Yeah, Lance said that.
No, that nigga said that, dog.
Hey, no, hey, this one dude, he was in he was like 80 or something. Hey, he had committed a murder, and then the lady told the son to turn himself in because voodoo told her to tell him to do that.
Hold on, play the video.
That ain't voodoo.
Yeah, that was some witchcraft.
Play it.
What's the difference between that and this?
That's not. Play it.
Because in voodoo, nigga, you can't do nothing against a person. Witchcraft, you can. You stupid ass nigga.
You don't even know what stupid
does.
So you can lie to motherfuckers?
No, you can't do nothing.
In voodoo, you can't. In voodoo, you can't.
You can't just be lying to motherfuckers. You can't be doing shit for your benefit. Like,
he didn't even play it.
Yeah, you can't put a hex on a motherfucker in voodoo. That's real voodoo.
That's witchcraft.
No, you can't.
That's witchcraft.
That's witchcraft. Putting hexes on motherfuckers.
Yeah, like you can't.
You would put a hex on your goddamn self with anything. It's more protected. Please, bro.
Voodoo gonna help you make money in the house. Voodoo gonna help you do good.
Voodoo will change your
anytime
attitude.
you do anything in voodoo that's against doing good, it's witchcraft.
You're gonna suffer the consequences for that shit.
In fact, you're gonna get the karma.
Yeah.
You get the karma.
It's your ass.
These niggas are stupid.
You better off not.
They don't even study voodoo.
You better off not fucking with it. If your
our text are.
I'm gonna tell you something else. Voodoo priests are the head of the household.
Mm-hmm.
This is what these niggas don't know. Voodoo priests
they be the head of the village.
No. What I'm saying, don't go mind. Just see what I'm saying. In your own household, that's the village.
Right,
and
okay.
you got a person that's
I'm gonna show you some voodoo.
That's a voodoo priest in the household. These niggas don't know voodoo for real. Like y'all going with this westernized mind state of voodoo.
Don't do that shit no more.
You always say westernized mind state of Israelism, nigga. You always say that. You got a westernized mind state. When it comes to
all y'all niggas do, dog.
Yo, I did that for witchcraft, bro. You trying to show witchcraft? That's not voodoo.
That's what he doing.
Do that, bro? That's why I have to switch my.
See that nigga? That's voodoo, nigga.
He doing some Judah Nazareth shit right now.
That's some European shit.
That's voodoo, nigga, right there, nigga. You see that? Nigga,
that's some Judah Nazareth shit.
That's voodoo, nigga.
Just like he showed Africans putting their face in cows' asses, nigga. You doing the same shit
for real.
I mean, that's a custom, though.
Hold on, yo. Go back to that video. Hold on, just go back to that video. Real quick.
Why do they do it though?
There's something with the
clean.
Hold on, Slav. Let me tell you. It's something with the cow's milk. It's something with the cow's milk. I have to go back and look at it. No, but I've been read that shit.
It ain't got nothing to do
and it's something with the cow's milk.
Hold on.
That's how they get them unconstipated.
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
Yeah. That's how they get them unconstipated, goofy. It ain't got nothing to do with the milk.
Okay. All right. So show me that.
Nigga, no.
Bro, he just gave you the drill, nigga.
I bet fuck me.
You gonna do some goddamn study, nigga. Where the fuck you found out it was about milk from? That's what the fuck you need to be going.
Nigga, it's got something to do with their milk and their production of milk, nigga. Stop.
No, it don't.
Are you kidding me?
They blowing their ass to make them get milk.
Nigga, bro. They blowing their ass to make them shit.
They blowing a bull's ass. Okay then, that's okay.
They blowing their ass to make them shit.
To make them, yes, goofy.
How do you sound?
Let me ask you, Raw, real quick.
How do you sound? You're blowing in a bull's ass.
How do you sound? I'm gonna blow my kid's ass to make them shit,
motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow my kid's ass to make them shit, nigga.
Hey, who calling you? What's up?
You scared of that video, bro? You scared of that video?
Hey, ain't nobody scared of video, nigga. We ain't playing no more voodoo shit, nigga. For you.
Nah, ain't no. You scared, bro? Why you scared? You shouldn't be scared of that video, bro.
Man, I'm not scared of that video, nigga. I will kick a voodoo priest in his ass.
See, you indoctrinated, bro.
I'm not indoctrinated. More importantly, nigga, I will kick you in your ass.
You don't gotta disrespect it just because you don't know nothing about it, bro.
Nigga, and that's the fact. They don't know shit about it.
I don't have to.
They don't know shit about it.
You crazy as hell.
Let me show you.
You gave up all your West African heritage.
Let me see. I ain't
to
sharing
be an
no
Israelite.
stream, y'all. Let me see what he talking about.
Yeah. I was just saying I can't play all videos because I'm not gonna be the one getting no strike.
I already know. That's why I ran back in.
You shouldn't do that though, Yara.
That's why I stopped. I was like, I ain't gonna get no strike in this man's channel. This nigga talking about we protected by voodoo. Yeah, we ain't gonna get no strike.
Associated with a fucking Bible?
Get to where they do something at, bro.
That nigga say ain't nobody under that shit.
That's what I'm waiting on him to show. Yeah, nah, because on that other one, on the other one, they got it's like a little hut, and they build it, and then they shake it, and then it starts spinning around, and then they stop it, and then they take it apart and show you ain't nobody in there. Then they put it back together, shake it, and it starts spinning around. If a motherfucker is in there, bro.
How do you know that's not just a big ass toy?
Let me tell you real quick.
Let's just be honest. How you know that ain't toy with batteries in that motherfucker?
Yo, just like this false prophets. Listen.
These Bible niggas, they never gonna.
I understand if you feel like that's.
If it's
I understand if you feel like that's what your prophecy is.
No, listen. Just like this false prophets.
Bro, it's against the camera.
Just like this false prophets.
Christianity.
Nah, that's false prophets in Christianity.
God damn, Lance.
That's a goddamn
Let go to show you how they feel about
voodoo, bro. It's the same thing.
I'm not taking that shit to heart. If
y'all just goes to show how much they feel about.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's fine. You know, because Moses stole some shit off somebody else's wall and came and brought it to some motherfuckers. And it's like, you know, this is the commandments. Like, nigga, don't start that shit up.
How did Moses steal something off the walls when the children of Israel was? Hold on, watch this though.
Was
it Joseph the ruler of Egypt?
Where he get that stone?
He was learning all the way to the.
Where he get the stone? Y'all chill out, y'all.
He was learning all the way.
This ain't about you, y'all. This straight podcast. He want to try to joke on culture. You get culture. I don't get that shit.
How am I joking?
Yeah, you did. Just make a joke. Oh, it's a little twan person in there.
Like, no, I said that's a nigga flipping. That's what I said.
No, I'm just saying, like, for a motherfucker to assume, like, okay, if I sit over here and started joking with Yara, and I'm just like, Yara ugly as shit, Yara this, it would be fair for Yara to assume, like, the shit that I say about him say more about me than it says about Yara. So, if you sitting over here dogging a culture that you know shit about,
nothing.
That say more about how you feel about your culture than it say about the culture that you're looking at.
Facts.
How we know that's how the motherfucker hit flips though?
Okay, so that show you how you feel about the prophets. So don't keep talking to me about the prophets that you talking about.
I'm asking.
You feel like all the miracles was fake, don't you?
Man, I'm asking the question.
No, I'm asking you, nigga. Based on your
logic. That's what you say.
feel like
I'm
all the
asking
miracles
you,
was fake?
how did he do it? How did they do it?
Exactly. You ain't gonna answer that. I don't gotta answer
how do you believe in God, the Most
Because they're doing it.
Okay, explain a miracle then. Hold on, Coach. I got him. Right, explain a miracle then. Since you want me to explain your
what is that a miracle to show? What is that showing?
Explain a miracle.
What is
explain how Jesus got on that
what are they supposed to be showing? What is the representation of that miracle? What is their message?
Explain it, bro.
What is their message? But our miracles came with messages.
The whole point of a miracle is to say that you can't explain it, motherfucker. So don't
our miracles came with messages behind
you
them.
sound
When Moses came through with the miracles, he let them know, hey, y'all gotta keep the Passover
to be made.
Man, you don't know
what
he's
got the
Passover
out of Babylon.
Hey,
dumbass nigga.
Down with Babylon.
There's reasons.
Yeah. You going down with Babylon,
bro. And our leaders did what
hey, yo, it's the Time versus A9 pre-debate show. We are less than half an hour away from the debate on our time. On solar time, we are an hour away from the debate. Y'all make sure y'all stay in tune, in touch. These brothers finna fuck each other up. And neither one of them going, they can't fuck with me. Let's get that out the way. But it's gonna be a great debate. It's gonna be a great debate, but it would have been great if I was in it. So that's out the way, man. Shout out to Taz and I just got off of Knowledge trying to do an interview. He got me over there talking shit. I was crazy as fuck, bro.
Shout out to my OG, me and my future self. No,
Taz been in the building. A9 came through. I thought I saw A9. I heard A9. Oh, he said Yahukanah. Okay, I see what's going on.
He said Yahukanah.
Sure.
Bald-headed assassin ass.
Yahukanah in the bed.
Yahukanah is the major pain of the tanks.
Yahukanah. Don't sing a song, nigga.
Baby.
I'm the enforcer. Sing a song, nigga.
Right, that's what I'm
saying. Sing a song, nigga.
You the major pain.
That looks. Come on, man.
Yahukanah, sing a song, nigga. Real quick.
About
bust it out.
Hey, man, I'm gonna be honest. It looks like a dude is sitting there, twirling to the side like this.
Is. Man, I've seen niggas break dance like that on the corner.
What are you talking about, man?
Real talk. Look, hey,
I'm just keeping it 100.
Look,
I can't break dance.
Hey, look, that's what it looked like. Yeah, we all agree, bro. But they ain't nothing under that. You're going to have to do more research than that, bro, because I'm telling you.
Man, I'm going to have to go to Africa and pull up and grab that shit. That's what I'm going to have to do.
You're going to die. You're going to die trying to
stab your ass to
death. They will kill the fuck out of your ass.
I'm going to grab that motherfucker, yeah.
That's the first time I seen
They're going to try to kill me because I'm exposed, they stupid ass.
And show the one with the ring.
You can't expose no African priest, bro.
With the rings.
This nigga come through dance.
They're gonna knock your ass.
You seen that video, dude? Y'all seen that video?
Yeah, we seen that bullshit.
Yeah, we seen that video.
We've seen it, dog. We're not impressed, nigga. Now play another one.
Show me what Yahweh did. Show me what YSW did.
What you do, love?
Do we got any video of YSW doing anything?
Yeah, coronavirus, nigga. What you talking about?
Shut the fuck up, nigga. Fuck up, nigga.
Hey, yo, Astro said somebody unblocked him from the S.V.D.L channel.
Oh, that sounds.
so he can get off the ground.
Hey, stop the sound, bro.
Hey, did they like
What weird shit nigga you got going on, bro?
I'm saying though, with the hey, Shanard. For real,
you gotta stop being retarded, bro. Play the video. What the fuck you playing the sound for? It ain't nothing but a bunch of goddamn bells, Jake.
Nah, because you gotta listen to the beat.
Nigga, what the fuck we don't, nigga?
He trying to put y'all niggas in the trance.
Nah, they don't
like first of all, you can't
do is he gonna get the channel struck with that shit.
You can't even hear us comment.
No, I mean, them videos might be copyrighted and shit. So I mean, you can play this video, but without the sound.
Right.
Like, I'm saying, even if it ain't copyrighted.
Let me check if it's copyrighted.
Please turn that shit down.
Turn that. We can't even hear each other comment on the dumbass.
If someone making a video on that, they ain't gonna copyright it, bro. Trust me. That's voodoo. They ain't gonna do that. They're gonna be scared. Trust me.
Man, we ain't talking about man. I hate when niggas ask me to trust them, bro.
Are you scared of it? You ain't no straight.
Bro, did you hear what the fuck I don't give a fuck about the strike. I'm saying the shit is loud and it's only bells jingling. It's not important. It's of no importance. We trying to see if somebody inside that thing.
There's
what
nothing
the fuck you gotta hear for?
So I flip over and started spinning.
No, are you listening to the conversation you in? Before we get back to it, do you understand why I said kill the sound?
I got you.
Okay. Now, play the one with the rings. Play the one with the rings. That motherfucker's up. Because they take that bitch apart and put that bitch back together.
I'll show you. Hold on.
Yeah, they need to take that shit on the road. You got to do more research than that because I couldn't find nothing that really, you know what I'm saying? It's the obvious thing, like Lance said. Some small person, and I'm telling you, they got to be extremely fucking small, bro. Some small person is escaping through the obstacle side, through the opposite side.
My parents, when they were younger, they used to tell me they see, like other shit. You know, this is stuff that this is like what people can see on the internet.
Secondhand.
And guess what? When the whites went over there, they saw that shit and they were like, "Oh shit!" And guess what? They demonized voodoo and they spread the bullshit across the world.
Man, chill out with the propaganda and show the fucking video, bro. I'm preaching.
I got something crazy to show you, but I'm trying to find that one. Oh, that one is copyrighted. That's from Search for Uhuru.
Got a hit with he would have got hit with a strike listening to you.
Yeah, that I know what the video you're talking about. That's from Search for.
It's not hard to believe that people is doing witchcraft, man. It's not hard to believe that.
Because I played it.
It's two different things, you stupid ass nigga.
What are they invoking spirits? What are they doing?
Nigga did Saul.
There you go. Answer the question with a question.
Saul got tricked. He did.
And he fell for it. And he got
tripped on.
Shut up then.
And he got tripped on. Nigga, that was the sin.
Hey man, y'all stop talking to Art like that, man. Shut the fuck up, Kofi.
All right.
You ain't supposed to be up here.
Right. Is that fact? No.
Fuck with a nigga like you, bro.
Hey, bro, it's crazy. These niggas are believing niggas running around in a hay suit flipping.
No, they don't believe it. It's a person in there. They believe
there you go right there.
They believe it's empty.
Look, if you look at the people, they're going to be hard in the back of it. When they flip it over, you're going to see. Watch. Look at my man's feet down there at the left. You're going to see Kofi ass slide up in there.
Sad part, you got Israelites running around with their tassels on, talking about they the ancient people.
This is me right here.
Ain't showed me no magic.
That nigga ain't covered in no hey lace front wig down to his toes, nigga.
Look over there to your behind the shadow on the ground.
2,000 years and Yahweh ain't came back yet. Is this nigga?
Man, that's the best you got, man. That's the best you got, bro.
What the fuck are they doing here,
bro? Can you take that shit back to Sunday to 2001, bro?
Hold on.
Hey, he ain't came back yet. 2001 or not, nigga, he ain't came back yet. He ain't saved our people yet. Our niggas still get shot down in the street by police,
man, with that child
and everything.
Shit.
That ain't childish, nigga. You don't want to hear nothing real.
Fuck about your doubts in Yahweh. Shut the fuck up. What you believe in?
Yeah, because I heard you on Garfield's channel. Oh, can you please talk to the
there you go,
Yahweh War Machine?
That's not exact.
Can you please talk to the Yahweh War Machine? Nigga, I heard you on Garfield shit, nigga.
So what? What's up right
now? That's what I do,
nigga. You shouldn't be at the end of the day.
Bill, first of all, don't tell me what I shouldn't be doing.
You black power. You black power, though. You black power, but I want to get with the Israelites too.
Yeah. Black power
I bet I can. I can.
Black power do.
I can't get kick me, nigga. Kick me.
Then just leave. Dirty ass nigga.
Yeah.
What you think you fucking saying? Motherfucker went off the bed. That nigga getting it in right there, though. Hold on, that nigga getting it in right there. Hold on. Hey, bro,
that nigga got that footwork. That nigga
got They don't got nail hair, bro.
That nigga was getting it in.
That's Canaanite, bro.
Man, they don't even have hair follicles on their face.
Not a chest hair, nigga. Knuckle, toe hair, nothing. Hey,
what that can't be his. What that mean? They can't be Israelite.
Yeah, look at that. He's using.
You see anybody under that? You see that?
Yeah, the feet over there in the back. You see that?
That's a spirit, bro.
That's his feet in the back. He's spinning on the stick. That's why the stick is important.
Nah.
Yeah, the stick on the head. The stick on the head. He putting his hand on the floor and did.
Man, you sound stupid, man. You just trying to prove it wrong. You can't tell. You don't see that, bro.
Nigga, I see it going just like this.
Look,
you just trying to disprove it.
I ain't gonna lie. I see some orange Adidas shorts under that motherfucker.
He said the motherfucker got some Jumpmans on. These motherfucking sandals.
Hey, I'm looking for the body though, bro, but I don't see no body, bro. That motherfucker got to be little as shit.
Hold on, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. If it is, because I don't believe in that shit, bro. Don't get it fucked up. But I haven't been able to refute that shit. When they showed me the shit, I was the one going against it. Like, man, ain't no spirit making that motherfucker turn. Fuck out of here.
Swab. I think I'm ready to start doing these street interviews, nigga.
Oh yeah, you got that?
Look at them arms moving.
That shit gonna be crazy, bro.
That nigga Juju on the beat.
I'm gonna need you in my ear, y'all. Talking about ask them niggas this shit.
Oh, fact, you going on the street, bro? For real?
Yeah, I'm gonna with that shit, nigga. I'm gonna be out this motherfucker. Hot as a firecracker out here,
bro. Yeah,
nigga, that'll be hot, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
cause there be so many people out here downtown. And like a lot of times, you see Israelite brothers out there too.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna say this though, whether it's somebody under that motherfucker or not, bro, that's some shit I'll go pay to watch.
Yeah, it's a
this nigga, hey man, this nigga is crazy.
And even if it is somebody,
Shinar, hey, you know what would be more convincing if you can show yourself. But listen, if you can show yourself doing voodoo, that would even be more convincing.
But listen, there's some people that do dress up in those. Listen, there's some people that do dress up as a masquerade.
Shinar, be quiet, bro. You just be you not black.
Not helping yourself.
Your whole vibration is off, bro. You not on rhythm, nigga. Look.
And you talking about rhythm.
How you know one of them evil ass spirits ain't up under there that you believe in, bro?
I didn't deny it wasn't. I'm saying but I said was it would be even more convincing.
I'll explain it to y'all.
I'm not asking you to explain it. I'm giving it intellectually. This has nothing to do with you.
I ain't denying that if it's a spirit or not. You know what I mean? There's incidents.
I thought you said you saw a foot and shit.
No, I'm saying for that one with the stick on it, like that one looked fake as a motherfucker.
That little one moved.
No, but you know what I mean?
But that was laying down.
You know what I mean? The one with the little thing, whatever that is, you know what I mean? I don't even know, man. I'm gonna have to look more into that.
Yeah, all right. Keep this though. Now, when they go through rituals and any other coach.
Wait, let me finish. Let me finish though. What I was gonna say was, what would be more convincing if this brother right here can show video.
No, we heard that shit. We heard that shit, man. You gonna make him respond to you. No, keep this. Look, now when they do rituals in any other culture, are they not just going through the motions to represent something?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I
don't understand why people keep on, like, when it's not their culture, they try to play motherfuckers to be under certain ordinances that yours is not under. That's why I always ask questions to try to follow a logic.
How did I play him?
Like, if you trying to sit over here and figure out if it's really something under there, and I told you voodoo represents a spiritual Adam. So for them to have this little mascot or whatever representation, it's to show the spiritual Adam of the unseen. But it gotta be seen for people that's caught up on the scene to celebrate it. That's the whole
always
point.
flip it away.
Parading that shit.
Look at something spinning in the bottle, bro. You see that? Something spinning inside that bottle. How is that possible?
Something's under the bottle, covering the bottle piece, nigga. There's obviously something in that bottle.
I get it now. I get it. It ain't nobody under there.
That's in it.
I get it.
I get it.
No.
Something's covering the bottom piece.
No, because if they watch this, right? So it's like chemistry, it's like science, right? Mm-hmm. If you make like a hot air or something contraption where air can escape, like the inside of that thing is simulated.
Right.
Hot air over that thing is going to move.
Yes. So they working with the unseen energies to make that shit do what it do.
It's gonna move, bro.
They understanding of the elements of play make all that shit animate.
And that shit ain't about to be skipping and breakdancing, nigga, with no fucking hot air.
Bro, have you ever tried it?
Look how scared they be, bro. Niggas
they can't believe that shit doing.
Blizzards of seas and shit. There's some real shit happening in real life, and motherfuckers. No, man, it's a midget under that. No, that's a real spirit, nigga.
When you go back, I think that's what old boy was doing when it was flat. I think he was getting it ready for, like, see? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Hey, send me that video. Who got that
Ain't
video?
nobody under there, bro. I think that's that buck making that shit move. That's why they got them sticks.
I gotta learn how to do that shit, nigga.
And then
I'm gonna be scaring the shit out of Aqualock. I'm gonna learn how to do that shit
in my video.
No, I think
you be like, man, it's somebody under there.
Figure out some way to make this shit move.
Like, ain't nobody under there.
That nigga gonna be chasing the ghost.
Hold on, we seen the contraption that they use. We seen the contraption.
Yeah.
We seen what they use.
But you don't understand what happened. Aqualock, you know what? If I
still don't understand it though.
That's some science.
If I knew how to conjure spirits, if I knew how to conjure spirits, I would wrap a rag around it just so you would doubt it. Just so you wouldn't be 100% convinced that nigga know how to conjure spirits.
But they showed you the bottle with the thing spinning in it.
I know. I'll show you a bottle too.
Me too. Reactions can cause that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Man, see, man, come on.
You call it a chemical reaction.
Okay. I call spirits.
I call it a spirit. I call it a
spirit delusion.
It's still the same shit.
Yeah, like, it is a spirit, all right. It's a spirit, all right.
All right. I'm just saying, we speak in different languages. It's the same shit.
You know, listen, if voodoo can
if y'all feel like y'all didn't see what y'all just seen, then y'all definitely delusional.
No, I definitely just seen what I just seen.
If voodoo can survive in America, if it can survive in Haiti or Puerto Rico, anywhere else in the Caribbean, that just tells you one thing. If it can live through the music that you listen to this day, bro, that spread globally, that just shows you how powerful it is, bro.
There ain't nobody listening to
you. It was called the African spirituality.
I can't wait till you debate that shit.
I would debate it.
But you need to deal with African spirituality and science.
He just put that debate out.
This is the debate. This is the debate I want with you.
That's a really good debate. Actually,
really good debate I want with you about voodoo.
African spirituality and science.
Do you know voodoo? That's my debate with you. Does Shenard know voodoo?
I ain't even about that. If voodoo is just there, bro, it's not.
African spirituality and science is versus voodoo. How about that?
I just want to debate if he knows anything about African spirituality, voodoo, any of the shit he's talking about.
That's like asking somebody if they know Christianity or if they know Catholicism.
Yeah,
or Islam.
And then I'm gonna say, and say, who's the Messiah of Christianity? Okay, I'm gonna say, what day do you praise him? And you're gonna answer. Just like I would ask you, okay, what are the principles of voodoo? And you're not gonna say shit.
Music.
You don't know.
Music. Same music everyone listens to, bro.
Man, Sola, why you interview this nigga? Like, for real.
I told him.
What you trying to do, bro?
You have to get some interview. Niggas gonna have to have tryouts. So,
God damn.
Dude, you gotta go to 15-minute debate.
What y'all just saw,
that's what the
not witchcraft. Listen. What y'all just saw is not witchcraft. Y'all shouldn't be scared.
Who's scared?
Who's scared, nigga?
I'm thinking Suave is, bro. This tone is changing. Don't be scared, bro. This is not witchcraft.
You think me out of everybody on the panel is scared of African spirituality?
That's why
you goofy, dumb, ill, thinking motherfucker.
You kind of sound shook. You think I'm a voodooist, bro? Why you ask me?
No, I don't think you know that shit. I think you know somebody who might know it, but you don't know shit about it.
See, I can't respond to that, bro.
I know you.
All you can say is, no, I don't know about it, so stop coming at me like that.
I didn't say that. I can't say
that. If you ain't gonna say that, then take the debate.
Bro, I'll take it. I said I'll debate on that. You can debate on that.
So all you got to debate with Shanard.
Man, I wish I would debate that retarded motherfucker. I wouldn't even do the people like that, bro. I didn't even like the way it sounded when you said it. Why you got to debate with Shanard?
I wasn't all that excited about it myself, but it was just what you wanted.
And
if it's what you want,
my dog gonna tell me.
Hey, that's what's up. Gold Mine though. What you gonna call your street views? Your street view?
I don't know, bruh. That's a good one.
Is you gonna be from the argument league though?
I'm definitely gonna broadcast it over here too, though.
Yeah. I'm saying like you gonna be on the street like live from the art, like we going live to the argument.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm going on the street. I'm going on the street with the.
Hey, King Shanard.
Let me know when you're ready, man. I'm gonna send you one of them. I'm gonna get you one of them argument league covers for the mic.
All right, bet.
Hey, Shanard. King Shanard.
You definitely gonna have to.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, this for you, bruh.
They call me residue. I leave blow on these beats. Got debates. You know,
because we gonna shit on your ass in the league, nigga. You gonna get shitted on, nigga.
Yeah. Man, come on,
man, you got he got a weird sense of humor, bro. I don't want to call it a cracker sense of humor.
That was that shit.
You talking about, bro?
He loved getting.
I might start my next drink. That shit. Last time I was the man on these streets. And I heard that shit in the video, bro.
I cashed it. Yeah, but that's what the name of Gold Mine show is, y'all right?
Wait, what you know about that Scarlito, bro?
What did you say that? I said the mic cover, because that's not gonna be the name of his show.
No. Swap.
I fuck with Carlito. I fuck with Don Trip, man. Yeah.
You know, bro, I hear lyrics, bro. I be like, wait, you sing that song?
You ain't never got a word about
that's my shit, bro.
When it's time to get high.
That was the most that line murdered me for so long, bro. It took me so long to catch that line, bro. Like I just went into the rest of the last time I checked, I cast it, and last time I checked the fact it didn't leave a flat. So I just I thought about it one day, like, hold on. God damn, that was hard. I was that slow, bro. It was like over a year. I was that slow on that shit.
Nigga said, I'ma sell it, nigga, take it back. Yeah, now that's the flip.
Yeah, that's the flip. I said, damn, man. Now that's my shit. Them boys was talking my style, bro. Real tough.
Yeah, Step Brothers.
Yeah.
Cashville, Memphis shit.
Your president is black. Well, mine's green. I'm not acting, living out live scenes.
Nigga.
Boy,
What the fuck? Shut up,
back to back.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That shit was raw, bro. That's Step Brothers, bro. That's an underrated ass mixtape, bro.
And took their ass away. Took their ass right away. They signed the
Man, what they thought.
Snoop and Dre. What's the nigga's name?
Up and get cool and Dre. After I grabbed the knob
Yeah.
straight to the vault. It ain't never been a battle that I fought and lost without my opponents being stretched out in truck. But I still ain't satisfied.
That shit sound trash. Who is that?
That's my figures. Without my five.
No more single. You know how you get the best flow, bro? Study voodoo, bro. Man, hey, you get his fucking mic. Improve your flow, bro.
I ain't never heard of C-Fo present the mob figures. Y'all tripping.
Yeah. Solar, man. We might be the first debate for the premiere of season 4, bro.
I told you, you take capitalism, I take socialism. Me and you.
How you feel about real estate?
They love niggas out there. They don't shine like that though, because I thought the Outlaws was hard, but they didn't shine like that.
Oh no!
Well, they got put in jail, Kaz. They start fucking with them Chicago niggas and got all locked up, trying to go back up the shit.
One of them just got killed, didn't it?
Yeah.
We're talking about something like that.
Man, them niggas ain't get they shit up. They didn't get their shit up before Park died. Right. They done got their shit up before that. I don't think none of them.
Rest in peace, E-Day.
I don't think none of them took it artist serious.
Bro, that E-Day shit, bro.
Yeah, rest in peace, E-Day.
I had to turn the damn song off earlier because the nigga was dissing E-Day and that shit, bro. These niggas, what?
But you know, E-Day was known for, you know what I'm saying, that diss and shit. Like,
yeah.
He got the most reckless diss out this motherfucker.
Yeah, the niggas all
that's how they honor niggas now. Niggas honor your ass by dissing you with songs and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we don't play that shit. That shit. I mean, if you think about the old saying, you know, it like the people that you beef with do say something about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got some weak ass enemies, you a weak ass nigga yourself.
Them niggas, that shit the niggas that they though, bro. Like I seen that FBG Duck interview where he was saying that shit. Like, I mean, I ain't saying them niggas bitches. Like, shit, them niggas are killed too.
Right. He kept it 1,000.
Like, yeah, I'm saying.
He's giving 2,000, bro. But regardless, enemigo or not, he's supposed to respect the dead. Point blank, period.
That shit over.
I mean, it's life and death with us nowadays. You feel me? Like,
in a whole different
8 o'clock, bro. Hey, Taz, so how you feel about this debate, bro?
Shit, I feel good. I'm ready to get it popping, man. I'm ready to get it popping, bro. I feel great, man. I gotta get my information out, man. So I'm ready to explode right now. You know what I'm saying? Ready to explode. Like, here, just hold on to shit. Like, don't say this. Don't say nothing.
Don't say that yet. Don't say it yet.
Don't do that. Ain't time yet.
Y'all need to listen to the OG Cold War Hustlers. Hey, T-Duck, before you get into that, the good thing about these niggas evolving to that point, like, I know certain shit don't make sense on the face of it, but when you look at the long end of the spectrum, it's like, okay, some niggas don't know how to deal with history, right? They can't connect the dots enough to see who they op is right now. You feel me?
Right.
So when you get to a motherfucker stop, disconnecting just because somebody dead, no, it seems fucked up because we doing that with us. But what you think gonna happen when we start recognizing our ops across the board? Now shit really coming full circle because that's what the ancestors been trying to get us to see. Like, nigga, stop separating that shit.
We have a small army out this bitch, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Guns at the right moment. We have a small army that's ready to kill and die. We just ain't paying these niggas to point their guns in the right direction.
Yeah,
there's a group of young men that are willing to kill and die out here. I'm just saying.
You ever heard the phrase, we police ourselves?
Oh, yeah.
I know it seemed far-fetched, but when niggas be talking about black on black crime, which we are sort of, trailing around, that's a policing within type shit. Like, as much people be like, Like, don't get me wrong, there's casualties of war. There's some people that get caught up in the war amongst us that probably should have never got taken out. But there's a lot of people, when you look at how the balance of life go, that get taken out, that is like, my nigga, this motherfucker gotta go. So we can't rationalize or romanticize just because they all black
police, people. That's the hit squad.
But just imagine we have
shit. What the police
supposed
do?
to put you on probation.
Nah, nigga, Suave. Some shit require different.
I just want to know. You gotta
some shit require different consequences. Nah, fuck that.
Don't put somebody on probation, nigga. Police take that.
And like Suave always say, we don't got time. We don't got time to Suave. If we living in the situation, we don't got time to pick and choose which nigga get probation. You fuck up and do some fuck shit against your people, or you out here naked, you gonna get caught lacking. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's that on that. It's that on that.
Only nigga. Johnny, niggas in the middle of the street, nigga, they'll stop, nigga.
Come on. And like you said, we got a small army, but it will be an army when we start dealing with the outside, entities that's fucking with us. You feel me? But until then, I say we just been policing ourselves on some, we don't got no police station. Just like we don't got no doctor's office, but you got niggas out here serving motherfuckers to keep they fix. It's the same shit.
They use guerrilla tactics. Imagine if they know how to use like wedge formations and all that military.
Not to mention this, T-Duck, it's natural. People say epigenetics, right? Mean when people reenact the same shit of their ancestors or their parents, right? Here it is. Our ancestors was what? They had to get their own food. You know what I'm saying? If we talking about what Taz talking about with the natives over here, these niggas was definitely hunters. So when you take away people's ability to hunt or even thinking about being self-sufficient, they'll turn the guns on themselves. The fuck? Like, and these niggas is proficient with the shit. So it's not, like Taz said earlier, it's not the fact that these motherfuckers about their life that's a problem, because we need people that's about their life, but it's about figuring out what the life consists of. We can't just police ourselves. We got to deal with these outside motherfuckers fucking with us too.
All we got to do, I figured it out.
Go ahead,
all the people with badass kids, we gotta move them to white neighborhood. Gotta brainwash. No, we gotta get these gang wars started in white neighborhoods.
Exactly.
Get all this shit.
Dope in neighborhood.
Start a blood set in every white neighborhood. Start a BD set in every white.
I see where you going with this shit. I like
Let's even this shit out a little bit.
You got that from me, but yeah, that's good shit as well.
You know what's gonna happen?
You can have it, bro. That's a bad idea. That's a horrible idea. What's gonna happen, Chad? What's gonna happen, Chad? I don't even want that idea no more. T-Duck came up with it. I'm cool, bro.
No, it's just white flight, bro. They're just gonna run. They're just gonna leave wherever we got.
You think so?
Shit.
They gonna get down. The motherfuckers.
Even after we breed with their kids.
Yeah, niggas, as soon as they see the sign of breeding, they pack up and take little Jojo up out of there, bro. I'm telling you now.
Yeah. They know what they started in the hood. They've done it
historically. Wait, y'all still here?
Yo, what up?
Bro, ain't that what they did in Chicago? Every time some niggas move to a neighborhood, them white motherfuckers dip.
Yep.
Every time. And then the 1919, the Red Summer, they went and destroyed a lot of them black neighborhoods and moved back in them.
Yep, bro. They do that right now, bro. They just do it differently, bro. Like this is what Jane Byrne, Mayor Jane Byrne,
regentrifying.
She shut down all the projects, moved black folks out to the suburbs, so the white folks can move black closer to the city. Yeah. Now they finna do it again in reverse. They finna shut down, they finna kick them out the suburbs. They ain't got nowhere to go, but they don't. But in certain areas, they don't let them go. They do that shit all the time here, bro.
Hey, we got action, fam. I'm gone. I'll see y'all in a minute.
Good luck, man. Hey, yo, good luck to you guys, man. I hope you perform.
Good luck, A9.
Good luck,
you know what time it is. Turn up, man. You know what time it is.
Hey, this you finna do during the debate commentary show, bro?
Hell yeah.
You need to.
This shit about lit.
Hey, let me tell you one thing. Hey, this is what we need to do on some real shit. Like,
the Super Bowl,
we need to do.
I need.
Hey, hold up. This is what we gotta do.
T-Duck need to give me where I got to go.
You let them white boys hold the work, right? And then you have somebody drop a dime on their house.
T-Duck, hold up.
Shut up, dude.
Hey, real talk. Socialism, T-Duck.
Hey, that'll work.
T-Duck, you said you about socialism?
Stop trying to talk to that nigga, man.
Stop talking to him,
yo,
man.
You want to be taken serious, bro?
Yeah, I'm about socialism, bro.
Hey, I already know y'all niggas take me serious. If you don't niggas line up.
All right, well, I mean, you losing right now. You keep talking to these low-level niggas, dog. You gotta look low-level.
Listen here.
Oh, damn,
all I want to do is destroy one person. And T-Duck
Suave is drinking Cisco right now.
T-Duck is standing in the way of me destroying that one person. That's all I care about right now, bro.
You got it, bro. Socialism. What you want at it? We can talk finance. I don't care. Like, I'm gonna destroy you.
I'm saying, how you feel about real estate and stuff like that?
How do I feel about stocks? Long-term investments.
I'm saying, like, if you had to choose between real estate and stocks, what would you choose?
What would I choose out of real estate and stock? I'd rather have ownership, so I would choose stock.
You choose stocks over real estate?
Because there's such thing as eminent domain that could fuck your whole world up.
All right, so then so what about real estate stocks versus stocks? What do you feel about that?
Nah, you cheating. Because then you get into stocks.
Questions.
I'm good, man. You got to go back to the drawing board on that, bro.
He got your ass.
No, he ain't got it. I'm just listening. I'm
the media. Let me get the playback. Let me give you the playback. Okay, so the playback went like this. You offered him something. Mm-hmm. He said, all right, I will take the stocks. And you said, you know what? I'll take stocks. Just give me the stock real estate. That means you agree, my nigga.
Nah, they're two different things.
Nigga. Stock real estate is stock,
what's up, bro?
You see what I'm drinking?
Yeah, but it's stock in hotels, it's stocks and different things.
It don't matter. It's stock real estate, nigga. And they got different forms that you can invest in too. You can do. You can invest as an investment group, right? Into stock real estate.
And I got the white
actual.
Yeah. See, I tell you.
And I got the apple.
This the Super Bowl.
I swear to God, bro, you're a copycat.
Man, I'm supposed to be a squad career.
You're a copycat.
Excuse me.
Okay, nigga. How when they say 1,800, nigga? Look,
so you spent $2 more. Good for you,
my man.
Hey man, you hit his fool. He said, "Oh, you spent $2 more."
No, this the mix right here. So that's the $2 more. Being the half white, the half dark, nigga. Here go Domo shit. Like he on drips of black.
What the fuck is that, Jameson?
It's that shit. That's what.
Man, that nigga be going to bars collecting bottles and shit.
Now you hate.
I be going to bar. Look, this ain't even open.
What's that? That Ciroc brandy?
I know. I'm fucking with you.
The green Ciroc ain't open.
You got it, Brody. You got it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I see how Swag gonna be in charge. Swag gonna be in charge of the spirits, but he gonna be mad what I use him for.
I'm gonna catch you slipping next time.
You nigga gonna be mad every time, bro. Every time I get sick, I get me a little potion together. Let them ancestors do what they do while I go to sleep.
Hot toddy.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, I know how to. I got some shit better than a hot toddy, boy. I'm trying to tell you, I got some shit for your ass. Some shit that'll have you a functioning alcoholic out this bitch. Want anybody to know your ass out here fucked up.
Hey, another thing y'all could do, I just tripped about it since y'all like in the Midwest area, y'all can start like slipping lit under like white people doors like the Jehovah's Witness.
Man, chill the fuck out, bro. You gotta chill out, bro. You gonna get that struck.
Oh, that's y'all, but I'm just saying. Y'all gotta influence the white people, make it a white thing, man. I'm telling you, and then they all get wrapped up, and then we got free reign.
So y'all trying to have me out here interviewing white people? I got you.
Gotta interview the crowd.
Then little baby got some niggas called in from prison. He said he had a hard time hanging up. Know the feeling. know the feeling. I done had a nigga call me from prison. He didn't even mean to call me. He didn't know me from a hole in the wall. But I couldn't even hang up on him.
Hey, man,
I was on the phone like a white lady, you know. Well, shit, maybe you dialed the wrong number. Let me see if I can dial the nigga who you was trying to call since you gonna waste your call on me.
Make sure y'all head over there. Man, I'm finna end this one, man. Make sure y'all head over to Solar Vision Debate League, man, and check out the debate. Finna start on the behind the scenes commentary, man. This the boy Swag Boss. Y'all already know what it is, man. Solar Vision Debate League, A9 versus Taz. Should black leaders focus on changing the moral standards of the black community? Going down right now, man. Should be popping up anytime soon. See y'all on the other side. Black Power.